Oh, Snapple. All right, there we go. All right, good night. What is up, Tomos, the captain here, Triple Storm, and good night. I'm trying this StreamYard thing. Trying to see what it's like. So this is like kind of a audio podcast style kind of stream. It's a bit different for some of the people who have been used to me basically doing the whole what would I say now? People who are used to me doing the whole YouTube YouTube gaming thing, right? Hi Kenny, welcome to the stream. Drinks Whitey, welcome to the stream, right? So as you can see tonight, we have the whole oh snap! There's so much stuff that they have here on this thing, right? But as you all can see, we have basically a topic. Everybody make sure to like stream respect for that drinks. So people getting sidetracked by reading the chat. So people, tonight we're doing Youtalk live, and tonight's topic is motivation, inspiration, will, and dedication. Right. So these are topics that are very close and dear to me because they mean very different things to me and have very unique implications to my life specifically, right? So we're gonna start talking about them each individually. People who are in the chats, you are more than welcome to join me if you want. There's no problem. I have no problem with anyone joining me. Anyone can join me. We can get this this conversation a bit more interested, right? You know, some of you probably interested in talking with me. Some of you probably have some opinions that you want to share, and I don't mind. So, I was gonna talk about a different topic tonight, but I think this is probably the most appropriate topic for me to talk about tonight. So, starting with the first one, which is motivation. A lot of people get their motivations from different places. My motivation comes from many different people. Some people think that their motivation is just basically just like from a single person or reading a quote or something, but that's inspiration. That's the difference. Something inspires you is different from something that motivates you, right? Are you going to have something? Are you going to have the something on Fortnite tomorrow? Yes, that will be tomorrow, people, right? For those of you who are interested in the Fortnite, Game and Watch Pro, welcome to the stream. For those of you who are interested in the Fortnite, that will be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the Fortnite $10 solo Atumbo Cup. You guys can participate in that. You can win $10 to your PayPal, or you can win $10 in a gift card. Some nice dollar deals for you. We're making it a monthly thing now, so every single month you can look out for a $10 cup. All right, people. Anyways, continuing on the topic now, people, with the motivation and the inspiration, people. There's a lot of people that inspires me. Some of you might know them, people like John Cena, The Rock, mostly wrestlers, a lot of movie stars. Well, not a lot of movie stars, a few movie stars, right? Some Hollywood directors and stuff. But it all comes back down to, again, and most importantly, my father is one of my biggest inspiration, and for good reasons. For some things that he has done right and some things that he has done wrong, has motivated me to become the person that I am today. So it kind of just get a feeling the way you just say, yeah, me not really want to be like this, and then you have things where you say like more to be like this. So there's good qualities and bad qualities. Part of my motivation is when people are toxic, bro, and say bad things about my channel. But you can't really pay that any attention to drinks, because here's the thing. The minute you start to like give in to hate, that's the minute you start losing. Somebody says something bad about you. You can't worry about people who have something to say. Everybody will have something to say. You can only worry about the people who have something to prove. The person who prove that they're a better YouTuber than you, the person who can prove that they're a better gamer than you, the person who can prove that they're a better brother than you, a better son, a better father, a better individual. Those are the persons that you really have to do that. You can't worry about the people who have something to say, because not everybody going to like you. Not everybody likes me, right? And I don't like everybody, right? But that's just how it is. We are, all of us are different. We can't all like the same things. We can't all like the same people, right? Then life would have no diversity. You see me? So it just is what it is. I can say that about my mom. Yeah, true. Parents, this it's the mentality of the child is usually depending on the parents. So the child has the option to either become just like the parent or the opposite to the parent, right? And it's the will of that person that determines their outcome, because you can be motivated and inspired to be a better person, but if your will is not strong, you won't make it out of that situation, right? And one of the issues that we have is that we have guidance counseling class, and the guidance counselors aren't teaching these kids the right things, right? So parents them don't have enough time for teaching children, and you can't really blame them. Now in this COVID era, with the whole pandemic going on now, it's actually the best thing for parents, because now you have more time to spend with your child. The child is there more hours of the day, so now you have a better chance to be a better parent to your child. Might affect them education wise, but it does have a positive impact from the side of you being a parent, being able to spend more time with your child. Now you can actually have a more active role in raising your child compared to your child being raised by social media, what they see on the TV, and the people them what they have around them, their friends, their family, the music what they listening to their vehicles, them when they are traveling, and all of that. Right? Now you have a much better way if you can raise your child to the way how you want to raise your child. So now, if your picnic turn out like crosses, a your fault, right? Because you never teach your child the best way. If you try your honest best to teach your child the right, your child will know the right. Whether they choose to do the right or not, it's up to their decision. But at the end of the day, you still try your best as a good parent. Most parents think school's supposed to do the parenting or the government supposed to do the parenting, and them try to do the government governing. You see me? But that's not how it is. You're supposed to try. You have between when the child's born to when the child start going to like basic school, middle school, for kind of get the child in a the mental state that you need the child to be in. And once you miss that time span there, if you can get the child there, you screw yourself, because then you can't catch it back when the child reach a teenager or adult stage now. Too late for them, right? I'm grateful to be home so I can bond with my daughter. Yeah, that's true. One of the things that I've always said to people is, when it comes to working, being a working person, you have to choose between time and money. Fortunately for me now, I have a slight balance of both, where I have time and I have money, right? So would I really, 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 really want to have more time if I can spend with my family, with my daughter and my girlfriend, but it's just a far-fetched dream right now, because if I do that, then I'll have less money, and then problems will start occur where can't really provide for either of them, and then that will just open a whole different set of problems. But we have to just give thanks. Well, me honestly give thanks for the situation I'm in at, because despite everything, I can still provide for them. Despite the pandemic, I'm still working and all of that. So it's just really nice. You see me? Can I get some of your money, please? Working on that. Shh. We can't talk about it live on stream. Then everybody will go ask some money, and I know simp. Yeah. Well, you have to bend the tree from it young. Yeah, you definitely have to, right? Some parents definitely rely on other people and then try to figure out where them go wrong, where it's not where you go wrong, it's where you didn't go right. Because you can spend limited amount of times with your children and still get good a good output from them, right? Because if them can't look up to you as a role model, as a parent, it makes a very, very, very sticky kind of relationship because you see a person and you just see this person as just being the adult who's supposed to be your father, who's supposed to be a father figure or your adult figure, are supposed to be the person where you say, well, we want to be like this person when we grow up. But instead, you want to be like somebody else who you see on the TV when you grow up. And you just see that person as just being a convenience of somebody else who just come go take eat up your food, right? But it just is what it is, people, right? Nowadays, everybody online a social media influencer. Everybody a try to be social media influencer. Everybody a try to put out video for say them a motivate people, them a motivational speaker, them a social media influencer or whatever, right? I always tell people I never want to be a social media influencer, right? I never want to be uh I never want to be a motivator on social media because look, each person's situation unique and each person's life unique. What works for me won't necessarily work for you, right? Me fortunate to have both my parents and a lot of family around me, right? That help factor into the way how me get raised and how me conduct myself. Might be different for you. You know, must have none of your parents or only one of them. And you know, must have a good relationship with your family, right? And again, on top of that, you probably don't even have that steady background where you can look into it and say, yeah, this a home would I want to move forward in a life from that point on. So it's all a matter of this might not be the right thing for me, and we might things might just change in the future. So you just have to just look into it and just observe your situation and then use that situation to your advantage, right? And then from there, you can assess your life, assess your decisions, and you can know how best you can move forward in life. Read some books, try to get some lessons in, study some people, listen to a few people, try to see pick sense out of everything that they say, and then somebody somewhere along the line will eventually give the right advice where you would consider as being the right advice, and then that's the advice that you can take and say, okay, this makes sense for me, and this is what me do use to be the basis of how continue moving forward, right? Most people just have one person and then say, okay, this person say you can't keep one woman because um, you have multiple needs and maybe one person can satisfy your needs. So you decide to say you don't get multiple partners. When at the same time you will have an next person who will say, all right, well, multiple partners can lead to this and this and this and this and this, complicate your life. You now have a find a middle ground and see if you comfortable with one person or you comfortable with multiple person before you even decide and say, oh well, because the person who me know and respect say that, then that means that it must be a fact, and me definitely have to go listen to him, right? So that's one of the other things where a lot of people have to definitely look out for. And as we tell you, the whole thing behind that, it all comes back down to your will, because strong-willed people can make up their mind for themselves and get and motivate themselves and inspire themselves and then fuel their dedication to do what they need to do. People with weak wills have to get motivation from somebody else, have to get them inspiration from somebody else, and then dedication dependent on that person and what that person can do for them, right? So that's just where that is. Aside from that, no, the whole parents, the whole parents trying to be a motivation or inspiration to their children. It's not a lot. Good night, King Jerry. Welcome to the stream. It's not a lot. In I try to be a shoot me that's so far I can't even read it. I try to be a intrinsical motivated. I guess that's instinctually motivated. I try to be instinctually motivated. Yeah. Like my belief is that you at some point in time have to be your own motivation. You as an individual have to look into your situation and say, this is where I am. Yeah, King, you can say something. All right, hold on. Let me pin the link if anybody needs to join. The link is there. You can join through that, right? But you have to be your own motivation sometimes. There's nothing wrong with having somebody that motivates you. But sometimes being your own motivation is the best thing. And yes, King, you can say something. It's a free, open space where you can say whatever you need to say, right? Sometimes you just definitely have to be your own motivation. You have to say, all right, this is where I am, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to accomplish. This is the person who I need to be. You have to kind of see yourself in the future and think about how you're going to get to that point there and work towards that. And let that be the driving factor. So you say, yo, this our me need for get to and just work towards that, right? It can't just be, oh, you see somebody who rich and famous who in a completely different situation grew up around completely different circumstances than you, and that be the person who motivate you to be like them, because at the end of the day you will never be them. You can only be yourself, but always strive to be the best version of yourself, right? Might sound cheesy, but are the truth. You want to be a better father, a better son, a better child, a better friend, a better worker, anything like that. You set a mental goal in your mind and say, this is what we need to be in the future. 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, 6 months, whatever. People make New Year's resolution every year, right? And New Year's resolution is just a mental way to set a goal for the year where you plan to get through. Some people find it stupid, but it's very effective, right? Just start the year with a clean slate mentally and say, this I want out of this year. This I want hope to accomplish out of this year, and work towards it. And we can guarantee you, if you have that mentality moving forward and moving through the year, moving through life, you will actually get a much better response from yourself, because sometimes we sit down and reason with yourself. So you get a better response for yourself when you sit down and reason. You get a better response from people if you're the kind of person who do things for people, right? Some people don't do things for people. Me personally don't really do things for people. I do things for the benefit of other people, meaning what I do should benefit either family, friends, subscribers, people in the Jamaican community and stuff, and other people like that. But me not do it with the intent say, if it work out, then praise me. And if it don't work out, what them I go say? Right? Me never really care about that. Me more afraid of the success of things than the failure of things. Me never afraid. So me might have try something and it not work out. Me always scared of trying it and it work out, and then me not know the next step from there. That's where my fear coming from. I mean, know enough people might have say, oh, well, you probably just hear that from somebody and you adapt it into your style and something. But no. Imagine being somebody where like, you say, yo, you don't want to be a father, or you don't want to be a successful YouTuber, or you don't want to be the supervisor for the company, or you don't want to drive your own car. Then when you actually end up in a situation where now you buy your own car, you're behind the wheels, or you responsible for everybody in the company because you're now the supervisor, or you're responsible for your new life because you're a parent now. That's where the real scary part comes in, because no, it's like, when we go from here, what do I do from here, right? How we can maintain this, how we can make this better, how we can turn this positive into something that will remain positive and not just switch and turn to something negative. So that's really where the harder part is, right? So for me personally, the success always scare me a lot more than the failure, because I always have this fear that I might not have enough time if I can do it, and I might forget people, or I might have miss somebody. And that's why whenever me I do my thank yous, me never try name people, right? One of the worst thing is when somebody do something for you, and you say, all right, me like to thank everybody who do something for me, and then you start name people, and then somebody feel left out because you miss their name, right? But when it comes to that side, people, you definitely have to do some mental gymnastics. There's a lot of mental gymnastics involved here. Dedication. When it comes to dedication, it's all about if it's possible, how is it possible, and how long will it take before you can make it a possibility. Some people set goals which are realistic goals, but them only look at where they need to get to and not worry about how them are gonna get there. And that's a flaw with me see with like couple of my friends them and couple of my acquaintances where them have a goal in mind and them have somewhere where them need to reach, and then dedicated to the goal, then dedicated to the cause, them dedicated to the idea, them dedicated to the dream. But there's no thought that goes into how me go get from point A to point B. What happen if me reach this far and then something bad go happen, right? They no plan for the worst and they no plan for the best. Them just know where them need to go and them are go there. So there's no middle ground in between. Me always believe life is not like a movie where you definitely know that if you plan to become the best Jamaican content creator, that's your movie. You are gonna become the best Jamaican content creator. That's not life. Life, there's so much things where you have to do, and some of the things them you might not like it, but it's what you have to do. Forget what you need to get. So people dedicated, people have high dedication, but dedication without a plan, without a drive, is nothing. To be dedicated to an idea or an ideal without no form of mental packative to it, pointless. Dedicated to an idea and the idea doesn't make sense, pointless. Dedicated to an idea and the idea benefits somebody else more than it will benefit you, pointless. Dedicated to an idea that benefits absolutely no one, it's pointless. You have to think it through and think about it and definitely decide that this is what me need to do, this is what I'm dedicated to, and this are the fallout from what me gonna do. If me can handle it and if other people can handle it as well. You sound like a motivational speaker. As I say, that's not what I'm trying to be. I'm never trying to be a motivational speaker. I just want to be a person where me know a few things. Me don't know everything, but me know a few things. And for the people them who want to know what me know, I'm willing to share what me know with them. If it can make them better and if them willing to listen. Me never want to be a motivational speaker. Me no want to be your reason for think, for just jump up like that. There's nothing wrong with it. But me just no want to be the person who responsible because some people will talk and say like the last $5,000 I'm having in my pocket, I hit me use, I'm investing in one business and the business turn over $10 million. I'm never look back from then. Me no want to be that the person that tell you say that I want me do. For inspire you to do the same thing. And then it don't work out for you. Right? Me never want to be that person. I want to be the person when I reach a stage and I say, well, all right, look, this is what I did do. Me do a lot of this and a lot of this and a lot of this, and it work out for me. You might go try the same thing and it don't work. Luck has a lot to do with this, right? Life itself have a lot to do with luck. You just have to be the right person at the right place at the right time and be prepared for when that opportunity there present itself. So the motivational speaker thing, that me won't do. TED Talks, yes, me do TED Talks. Little talks like this, me do little talks like this. But for full blown, go out and decide, say, me go become a motivational speaker, no. Because what happens when you become a motivational speaker is you put yourself in a situation where Your words have life-changing implications for other people that you don't know that you're responsible for. A single mother, a father who are trying to work provide for himself, a parent who are trying to raise their child, right? A business owner who are trying to look one different way if you can get the best out and stuff and things. And then when them take the things that you set to heart and apply it, sometimes it doesn't work out in a positive way, right? So the level of responsibility that comes with being a motivational speaker, even though it can change lives, it's the how it changed lives. Some lives change for the better and some lives change for the worst. And you, as a motivational speaker, have to hold yourself responsible for the lives where your motivation and your inspiration touch and how it changed their life, whether for the better or for the worse. Though each person is responsible for their own action, but mentally you have to be responsible because it's you who give them that knowledge and that little piece of nugget to say, yo, hold on upon this and use this to be your guiding force through life, right? So that responsibility there, I've never been a person to shy away from responsibility, but me no want to be the person who make other people abandon their responsibility because they want me to be responsible for them. Never want to be that person. Next thing now though, touch upon a different topic. As we talk about will and all of that, some people then will weak. Not because if them end up in an accident, them not gonna have the will to survive, or if them end up in a situation where somebody deal with them certain way, them not have the will to can hold it out or something. Some people will just weak. Them ability if you can endure just weak. The mental ability if you can ignore certain things and focus on other things just low. And it's not really their problem. We are a product of our environment. If we live in a Jamaica, being rich is a far-fetched idea. You can't find a single Jamaican right now where you can go to and ask him, say, you think you can be a rich person? And they say, yes, of course we can be rich. And you say to them, say, how you can become rich? And then find a realistic route to becoming a rich person. With them identify a plan, develop a strategy how to execute the plan, tell you a time frame where that take to execute them plan, give you specific numbers as to how much them would make per quarter year or over a period of time. And then from that now, give you a realistic projection and say, this is when would I find myself in a X amount of time. You can barely find that from a Jamaican. Most likely you can find that from like a well-educated Jamaican or a Jamaican who already set down a career path, meaning whether him have it planned out or not, him already destined to reach a certain level of richness, right? Him already go work a certain amount of money, which means he can save a certain amount of money, which means he can invest a certain amount of money, which means eventually at some point in his life, he go have a certain amount of money and financial security. It just is what it is. We know as Jamaicans now just need to look into ourselves and understand that. Next thing, Jamaicans and them protests. Jamaicans have a way how whenever them need something to get done, them protest by blocking the roads and destroying property. You cannot block the roads where your tax money have to go pay for fix. Destroy property where you need to can survive and your tax money have to go fix, right? Jamaicans need to find a better way to can express their want and their need for certain things. Can't get up every day a bill hole and put a light fire upon the road and thing. Yes, the cardboard sign is necessary. Yes, you need to get attention. But we live in an era now where you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have Facebook, you have smartphones. You can start a video and make it go viral. Them not even protest good. Exactly. It always boils down to something either mediocre or them don't get the results what them want. You vote every single election for a member of parliament, a councillor, a minister, and a prime minister for certain portfolio. So why is it that whenever you need to get things done, you don't know the people them who you supposed to go to? Wagwan Billy, Wagwan Gonzalo. Right? Jamaicans need to start learn politics now. It, even if it can't teach in a school, them need to find a way to learn it. You cannot exist in a community where you have uh, a counselor for your community and you need road and you block the road. The counselor not going to see it. The minister not going to see it if it don't end up on the news. You need to find a way to go to the office, organize with a crew or whatever, and come with a solid points or something. Have the questions and have the answers and prepared for them ask you questions as well. Go to the offices, talk to the people them. Ask them if you can do something about it. Hear what them say. Sometimes you just need to talk with the MP them and hear the reason behind certain things, the time frame behind certain things, and get a better understanding as to how these things get done. Because most Jamaicans think you snap your fingers and things happen, and money do it. And in case you don't realize, there's no money in Jamaica, right? The protesting only are gonna hurt you. When you block the roads, how much people life you affect by blocking that road. You know how much times me personally late for school because of protest, or late for work because of protest, or something like that, right? You have to be more considerate of the other people. Me give you a scenario. Imagine a person who work their entire life for try to provide for their family. Then this person start find himself get more tired because the work start demand more from them body. Then imagine now this person boss tell him say, yo, you constantly are come late, you have one more chance if you can make it early, and if you come late again, I eat that for you, you're gonna lose your work. And then the very next day when that person wake up and decides to them, oh god, work, then block the roads. Now this person now they'll end up 5 minutes late for work. This person lose his job because other people did not know the correct way to get the results what them need for the situation where they're in. Now you just cost somebody their job, right? Because you want to prove a point. There is a better way. There's so many different ways. You just need to work on it and do it. Find the people them, watch news, know the people them. Because when you vote for them, you put your X beside wherever you want to put it. So you vote for them. Or other people vote for them. But regardless of who vote for them, they are there. Their job is to serve the people. Right? Joe Tech, Wagwan, welcome to the stream. Their job is to serve the people and to ensure that the people of the country have the necessary things that they need to survive. Can't get up and a block the road. That now go affect the person who in charge. That only go affect the people who not have nothing at all to do with it. Go to the people in office, present to them the problem, find out from them the solution, and hold them to their word. Right? Record the conversation if you have to record the conversation. Post it on social media if you have to post it. Do follow-ups. Continue the process. Keep on going and going and going, and the evidence will be there. Eventually, once the evidence reaches so overwhelming, something has to be done. But blocking the roads, destroying property, mashing up police vehicle, and all of them something there, that don't make no sense. Girl gone missing only that the community protest, when in fact the whole Jamaica need for protest for justice, not only the community that the girl gone missing. That's a good point though, Billy. But here's the thing. Most human beings ignores situations that are not directly affecting them. If shot a bus in a town and media country, affect me because I'm not sinner here and I gunshot them. Therefore, me no need for protest. them need to do something about the guns in a Jamaica. If them a take with children in a Montego Bay, me no need to do a protest because them a take with pitney in a Montego Bay because me no live a Montego Bay. You understand? If them a cut people out of their work in a St. Catherine, me no need for protest. So them a cut people out of their work because me no live a St. Catherine. And that is the thing. Once things are not directly on people's doorsteps or in them backyard or it affect them personally, them don't see the need to join the fight to prevent it until it reaches them doorstep. But the issue with that is if it happen in a town and it continue and people see it can continue in a town, they might try it somewhere else. And it will keep on happening and keep on happening and keep on happening until it's everywhere because it's spread. That's why it will never change. It can, and it will, slowly. But I think one of the greatest thing about the way the world is working now, though, Billy, is the fact that the generation who they think would have destroyed the world are the generation who actually has saved the world. Because the millennials and the Gen Zs, what they say would have destroyed the world, the people them who stay upon their phone and they live on social media and complain about everything. These are the people who actually have the power if can make change, right? Compared to the people them who were born pre that season, that pre that time frame where those people did have to depend upon politicians if you can consider doing something. Now we live in an era where if you want change, people just need to see what you do and you get a hashtag and you put it out there for better and for worse. Sometimes it works for the worse and sometimes it works for the better. But despite that fact, just the idea that a single person can start a movement where people can get behind them is an amazing thing in itself once it's used in a positive way. You get what I say? So if Jamaicans start focus more on the issues them what they have and stop pick color and favoritism and who this from who that, you will actually see more changes. And the younger generation them, the ones them know who they come up now, who soon left school, who soon become the next lawyers, doctors, politicians and stuff. Them have to really look in at themselves and say, what me really want in the next 15 to 20 years when me reach the stage when my parents them did when me did go to school, what me want out of life, what me want to see. You see me? So it all comes down to the will of individuals and what really motivate them. Because you can want a better country. I love my country. I love Jamaica in a way where people wouldn't understand. There's no country in the world like Jamaica. I'm a proud to say Jamaica, I'm born and grow. You see me? Imagine being born in a country where you can survive without nothing. Not everyone can, but imagine this. You're born in a country where you can find piece of land and quote unquote capture it. Right? You can go out and find one work or go plant 2 seeds or in a ground. Make something out of life. Use that if you can carry your income. Take your time. Build your empire. Build your little house. If I want matches box, are still yours. Right? And you can live your life. You make up your wood fire out of door. Fire stick fire. Apologize to the people who are sensitive. Right? You make up your fire out of door. You cook your food. You got your bed. Right? There's no other country where you can say you can survive that the way there. Right? So, I'm proud to say Jamaica I'm born. I'm proud to say Jamaica I'm grow. I'm a wish to see that country if you can get better in the future. And on that note, I'm going to touch upon pride in a Jamaica. Jamaicans have a lot of pride. Jamaicans have a lot of pride. And sometimes them pride get the best of them. There's nothing wrong with living in a certain conditions, people. It's just if you're willing to change the conditions where you're living in if you make the conditions define you, right? Some people shame say them come up, them raised in a certain kind of homes. Some people, them pride won't make them go certain place, they won't make them do certain things, they won't take certain kind of work and whatever. Money is money. Time is time. Food is food. You can't make pride cause you to suffer because you think you better than something, right? And that's one of the things that affect Jamaicans. I always tell people this. Jamaicans, 99.9% of Jamaicans suffer from one of the most common mental illness, and that is denial. Most Jamaicans, if not all Jamaicans, end up in a denial at some point in their life, where even though the evidence is right there, them just refuse to admit it, simply for the fact that them just say, yo, I just can't bring myself to believe, say, I live in a district where a man when me sit today or go take away one little girl, do what I want to do to her. And then when she come and she say to me believe the girl over the man. Me believe the man over the girl, right? Things like that not supposed to happen. And vice versa, we're not supposed to have a situation where a girl can tell a lie upon a man and you convict the man without no form of facts whatsoever, right? So Jamaicans, most of we in a denial. We in a denial say we favorite team lose. We in a denial say we not get reach the bus in time. We in a denial say we never get that work there what we try so hard to get. You see me? So there's just a lot of things we definitely have to change. And me keep on telling people this. School is where one of the issues are, and the rest of the issues, they're in at the home. But you can't blame the people in at the home because at the end of the day, them teach what they learn. Our predecessors, our parents, our grandparents never have access to the internet, never have access to certain information. Wagwan Flames, welcome to the stream. Jotek, welcome to the stream. People, please, if you can, do me a favor. Jotek is a Jamaican YouTuber, please, people. If you can, go and support him. Please and thanks. Support Kenny's vlog as well. Two good people, them are do good in the community. Please support them. Back to the subject at hand. Can't blame your grandparents, can't blame your parents because them never have the resources what we have. That's why this generation, the generations from the 2000 going onwards, we have the internet, we have smartphone, we have smart devices, we have online jobs, we have the ability to learn, we have ebooks, we have Amazon Prime, we have the ability to can access information at rates when never even possible back in for them times, which means we're supposed to have everything that we need so can know what we need to know and can find people to give the training what we need to get. We can teach the next set of children, the next generation, to do better than what we did and that was previously done before us because the tools are there. Mike, MC, Wagwan, welcome to the stream. Good night, good night, good night. Right? So we have to use it. We have to use the tools and we have to use the ability. We have to think and say, me in a situation where me need to know why is it that this is the way it is? Why my life is the way it is? Why my parents have to work so hard for barely provide for me? And you can research it. You learn about poverty, you learn about the economy, you learn about all of these things. And then you as a younger person have a greater understanding and you can teach these things to your children. You understand? So that's what it is. Previous generations never have access to this information. Yeah? So then could I get misled and then could I get deceived? We supposed to be harder to deceive because we have access to information. Somebody says something to you, if it sounds too good to be true, take 5 to 10 minutes of your time, Google it. Gulu Gulu are your biggest friend. So just Gulu Gulu it. Search Google, find an article, read it, come back, look for another one, read it. If you read 5 or 6 articles on Google and all of them are say the same thing, more than likely it's a fact or as close to a fact as it can get. Then you can know so this is something that makes sense. Instead of somebody say something to you, you take it at face value and then just decide, say, okay, all right, cool. Well, I saw it go, so I saw it go. It's a cycle. A lot of them don't want to break. Yeah, a lot of people, because like, all right, look, me see cases where like people grow without them parents, right? You grow without a mother or you grow without a father. Some daughters grow without a mother. Some daughters grow without a father. You grow without a parent and you come up in the world. Me I talk about now in a full current time, not previously in the like 90s, but about now in the 2000s. So you're 21, 22. You have access to the internet. You have access to information. And you believe, so one of the smartest things for you to do is to go around, and find different partners if you can interact with. Then you put yourself in a situation now where you're not sure who the father of your child is, right? Then moving from that now, you have your child now end up back in the same situation where you did in a. It's a realistic situation, and sometimes it's not your fault because again, you were not taught that this is what happened and this is what could happen, right? But you have the resources to learn. You need to take it upon yourself to educate you. And then know that your child come now. You as the parent need to educate your child to prevent your child from doing that in the future. If them do it same way, then it just is what it is. But the responsibility to let them at least know about the risk of it and the possibilities of it happening and make them aware of it falls on your shoulders. Because them not gonna learn it at school and them not gonna learn it in a TV show. Them only are gonna learn it from you as a parent. And despite the fact that you tell them as a parent and them won't listen, the point is when you tell them, them won't listen. But when them hear it again from somebody out the road, then you will see, you kind of see where them kind of see the errors of them ways and kind of make sense out of it. People prefer to tell you if you go suck your mother and blame politicians. And that is true. That is true. Because at the end of the day, there has to be a face to put to the crime. And most people put politicians to the crime. But you cannot want, yes, the politicians should get held responsible, but you cannot hold them responsible for something what you never bring to their attention. Come back to the same road thing. If you have potholes and things in a your road and you don't bring it to the right person of authority, attention, them don't know about it. So when you are protesting and I say a long time the road this and a long time the road that, look, them ne even looking at your district direction. So them never know. You need to bring it to their attention. That's why I say they have one office, go to their office, present your case to them, record it if you have to, put it on social media, make it go out there, tell your friends them to share it. Some people waste their time and share unnecessary foolishness on their WhatsApp status and on Instagram and I tell people to send it to 10 people and 15 people and 30 people. Yet they now use that platform for something positive. Never have I ever seen a person say, one tank, they cross the free where picnic can drop in and drown. Please, make we see if we can get the member of parliament, if we can put something over it to prevent small children from losing their lives. Send this to everybody in your contacts. Jamaicans not go use them platform to do that. No, somebody pitney have to dead first. And it come on news before everybody jump up. A long time that didn't happen and a long time it did it and nobody not do nothing about it. You see me? But these aren't things that people just get up and think about. It's something where you definitely have to sit down, bring to somebody attention, and also not just identify the problem, but identify the solutions as well. Because that's a one thing with people. People can identify the problem, but not everybody can identify the solution. Me believe that if you can identify the problem, identify the solution. SV Media, welcome to the stream, people. SV Media has been a long time friend too. Just start YouTube. If you can show him some support as well, please show him some support. Go over to him channel and subscribe, please, and thanks. Greatly appreciated. But most Jamaicans don't want to hear the truth. That's true. But at the end of the day, simply because somebody don't want to hear the truth does not give you the right to withhold the truth from them, whether they want to hear it or not. You know, tell it to them. And if they want to accept it, them accept it. As me tell you, most Jamaicans have a denial problem. But tell them regardless. All right. Truth cause truth cause offense, but it's not sin. Truth cause offense was not sin. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So true. You can give a dumb person a smartphone, but it doesn't make them smart. People have smart devices, but only look up crap that can't help them, like dancehall or mix up. Well, in a way, still, yes, Billy, yes and no, because here's the thing: nothing wrong with look up dancehall and mix up, where you take away from the dancehall and the mix up. Because if me look up and mix up, push for two brother in a war over maybe something stupid like one of them take up next one hairbrush or something, me can just use that as a lesson to say, yo, me must get my own things and not rely upon my brother things, or take it as a lesson if you say, yo, watch you know. Me no think me and my brother supposed to fight over things. You see me? So it's what a person take away from something. Because me can watch movie and you watch movie and me get the message or the movie I try to show. But you just watch the movie and say, yo, gunshot, you see me? People watch Terminator all the while and people only take off from Terminator robot and gunshot. But Terminator actually have a hidden message of responsibility and consequences for actions and something. And to this day, people still can't get that message. They just see it as gunshot and explosions. You see me? Them turn around and teach them children the same thing. Most parents normally teach their children the same thing. Sometimes one of the things that parents do where don't really help the cause is when they say, when me the young like you, me the after this, I me the after that, I me the after that, telling the child that yes, you tell them what you did go through. But telling them in a way we kind of shame them, like if them did it back in a year time, they wouldn't survive. Don't help the cause. Explain to them, say, look, we lived in a different times where it's harder for we if we can survive. We had to do these things and these things and these things. Now you live in a time where life easier for you and you have access to more resources. Use the time where you have and the resources where you have to make your life better than my life. So when you get your children lives can be better than your life, and continue the cycle like that. Most parents don't do that. You only tell the child about what you go through and what you suffer, and you don't want them to go through the same thing and them to suffer the same thing, instead of explaining to them why is it that make you a better person, and them now knowing it should make them a better person. Cycle never ends. It will end eventually, Billy. Something else will replace it in the future, right? Maybe it won't end for some people in some countries everywhere, but eventually it will end. Anisha Baker, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, girl? What Jamaicans need is China laws. No, 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 no. Fox G cycle have no ends. Yeah, man. Sometimes you can break the cycle. Not every cycle can be broken, but you can break the cycle. Or even if you can't break the cycle, you can at least shift it or change the dynamic of how the cycle works. So instead of be a complete circle, you can make it in an oval or, a squiggly line or something. You can make changes to it. Because right now, as it is, there's a lot of things were change in a Jamaican society, because once upon a time, politician could have go up on the pulpit and them could have just talk a bunch of nonsense and people reel up and flip up and go on the most way. Things change now. You go up on the pulpit and you talk a bunch of nonsense, and somebody come on YouTube and say, yo, such man go up there and be a foolishness, the man a chat about, a talk about spaghetti and tin mackerel and sitting. Like a man here say, yo, Jamaicans want to live off of spaghetti and tin mackerel and white rice for the rest of their life. I want to this idiot man, yeah, man. You see me? So things kind of change. Youbitubical TV, everybody see things and obstacles in a really different way, and they all get a different message from that obstacle, which is true, right? And as me say, it all comes back down to training and the messages that they get, because the guidance counselors them now have the enough time to can guide you. The parents them have your work, so them not have enough time to guide you. And the children them, because them not know better, them not go out and search for the information to guide them. So that's how you end up in that situation there. You see me, where people will watch movie and thing and them not really take what them supposed to take from it, right? So it's okay, good night. Okay, okay. How can you break the cycle? As I say, it's not something that can just happen overnight. So, and it's not something each person can pick a cycle in their life for break, right? You can probably decide, say, you can break the cycle of poverty. Maybe not for your generation, but 2 or 3 generations down the line. So maybe me right now as a video editor, as a YouTuber, probably start, and maybe me not get for survive or for enjoy the riches them where YouTube can offer. But my grandchild will come and inherit my YouTube channel and can make enough money to take care of for him grandchildren them. And then right there and then the cycle of poverty in my family get break. You see me? Outside that the girl them outside. All right, Jay, you're there what? See? So that's how that works. So at the end of the day, that's how the cycle is. And one of the issue is no generation is willing to be the generation to make the sacrifice. I like with the black slaves them. It, it took a while, 400 years, I think, right? I don't know the exact numbers, because as much as I love history, me never really like slavery. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a necessary thing to know, but it's a tough pill to swallow. You see me? Right? Now look on them foolish comments. Sure. Jay Young, so Jay influenced by the people around him. You see me? So Jay just didn't think, yeah, Billy. Just have to just ignore him when you see them and them something, yeah. This stupid cycle. Hey, good thing about it, though, Billy. The good thing about it is, Jay happen to be one subscriber to my channel, so at least him have little guidance. You see me? So at least him heading in the right direction. You see me? Yeah, man. Where was I? Um, I can't even remember. All right, let me see if I can get you back. Yeah, the obstacle, right? If it wasn't for a set of slaves, them to just decide, say, yo, watch you know, we're done with this foolishness. I'm tired of get beaten. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Me no feel so the rest of my children them and my next generation them supposed to come suffer like this. So much black people, and ironically, next month is Black History Month. Zin, so many people have to sacrifice life and limb, dignity, pride, family in order for them to can so that we can enjoy certain freedoms. People like me were light skinned, right? Probably wouldn't even get if we can survive the way how we survive in the world based upon the fact say my father a black man. You see me? But at the end of the day, somebody made the sacrifice where it don't benefit them. It not benefit Marcus Garvey. It not benefit Martin Luther King. It not benefit Malcolm X. Heck, it didn't even benefit Michael Jackson, right? It come and it benefit we. And to this day, you still have black people where they fight for their life day in, day out. So that we as Jamaicans can still enjoy certain privileges. And them in countries where they far from we. You understand? So that's what I mean when I say, yo, some generations have to make the sacrifice in order for the next generation. Them if you can come and inherit a better world. Because saying that we grew up in a colder, crueler world don't mean say we need to ensure that the next generation grow up in a colder, crueler world. We can create a better world for them. And if we can honestly have the ability to do it and we can do it, we should do it. Right? And that's what every Jamaican, or at least every human being, for strive for. Every human being for strive to be a better person. So that's the next generation and the next set of people who come on earth, who inherit the earth, can get a better earth, a better cost of living, a better life. Right? That's what we definitely need to strive for as Jamaicans. All right. So Drickets, Michael, and Kenny, you are all mods now. Can paste on the link in the comment section. Sorry, I'm late. That's all right, man. You're reaching time, man. Jano, bro, Jamaica, young people, them even know half of it. They don't know Billy, and the history is there, and they have the internet, so them have access to it. But as me say, Billy, it up to we as the older people, as the people that they look up to, as the people that they look to for guidance, for show them the direction where them for look, for make them know where to look and what them to look for. You understand? Yeah, man, Drake. It's Youbitubical. Our one about Jamaica, you know. BC man, nah, mage them fool ya, you know. If I know rape or kill Jaja man. Alright. Um with that now, people you just there are bad people everywhere, right? And some people just do things because they can do it. When there's no consequences to certain actions, people the action will be most likely if it can be replicated. And if somebody can do something like that and get away with it, they will do it and get away with it. You understand? So that's just something to consider. You see me? Right, we'll see what else in the chat. Yeah, man, Rickets, you're welcome, man. No problem. Right, so people, me appreciate everything. Me appreciate people them who come through. Me appreciate all of the likes, people. We'll try to see if we can keep this going. It's almost 10 o'clock now, and more stream too long. Go say that for more stream too long. It's depending on the chats because me soon have to go come offline. Me spend a lot of late nights as of lately doing these little talks, right? Because more of help get the message out there, right? But me definitely soon have to come off. Probably take the day off tomorrow to try to get some rest, put myself back in a better state physically, right? So that's another thing too. All right, Billy Kibaki says, but them now look up to the info themselves. They want people feed them every day with spoon. There are some things. There are some things where I definitely believe so you definitely have to point somebody in the right direction, right? If somebody unruly and then grow unruly, that's all them know. Them only know unruliness. Them only know badness. You have to point them in a direction and show them a different way. And then when you show them a different way, then them can say, okay, all right, well, I not just badness alone. Do it. You can't expect a cat. If you have a cat will grow around dogs, that cat will only know how to behave like a dog. And if you have a cow will grow around pigs, that cow will only know how to behave like a pig. It's not until you bring him to other cows or bring him around. I don't know if you know watch Ice Age, but I think Ice Age 3 or one of them, which part the other girl mammoth did grow around some possum. And the mammoth thinks she want possum, despite the fact that she want mammoth. And even though she meet one next mammoth, she think the next mammoth I want possum too. And I try to figure out why the next mammoth now behave like how she behave. The message behind that the movie there was if a person grow in an environment around a certain type of people, they will only know how to replicate the behavior of those kind of people. And it's not until somebody from outside of the environment come to them and bring them out of the environment and show them otherwise, them now go can learn it. See the people who no can learn sitting from picnic cartoon too. I see age lesson that. Take that lesson there and go on with it. Zin, ICH teaching of that. So if a person born and grow in a badness, somebody outside of badness, I have to take them out of that and show them one better way. Right? I know everybody have the mental um, will if you can look into it and say this not right and this most likely will get me killed. So I need to find myself out of it. These are all they know. And seeing that's all they know, then that's what them are gonna do. Them only are gonna just know badness and them only are gonna just push badness. You hear about the plane crash at the Rocky Point? I've heard about it. And there's many different stories coming out about it. So me I try to follow the leads them and try to hear what's up. The reason why me not comment on it any at all, either in my live streams them when me I stream with the boys them, or in a video or anything like that, is because there's so little information about it. Nobody know where the plane come from. In terms of like nobody really know where the plane come from. Nobody know who did I fly the plane. Nobody know what did they on the plane. Nobody know how the plane end up did it. Aside from the plane fly crash and smother the runway. So until me get the full story, when me can say, all right, this is the facts of what happened, me not necessarily comment on it. And that's how me do with everything else. Me not take news at face value. Same thing like with the WhatsApp thing. When the WhatsApp thing come out, me have to go on and I go up on different people stream and sit and I tell them, say, yo, look, nobody delete WhatsApp. WhatsApp now go hide it, now go send out the personal information. Yubi, how long may I support you? Let me see if you can remember. All right, Jay, here's what's happening though. Branding is a very important part of YouTube. If you can pick a branding and stick with it, then it's easier for people if you can remember. Because sometimes people say, you remember me, and them have one completely different name or a completely different icon. But if I YouTube for 5 years and the same name and same icon. So anybody who know me from day one, know me to this day. So that's where it is. But me not sure, Jay, but me know say you're there for a good while. We can check YouTube, can go on YouTube analytics, and YouTube analytics can tell me exactly how long you've been a supporter for, because I'm actually add that the tool there to YouTube now. But honestly, me know say a good while though, Jay. All right, let me see. You can turn news reporter or radio station reader. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, me don't want that. Me don't want that because with things like those, most of the times you don't get to be yourself. Them give you something until if you read that and you read that. And whether or not the information misleading or incomplete, you still have to put it out there. So I prefer no say me put out facts and speak my mind and speak my opinions them than somebody give me something and tell me, say, if I put it out there because this are what them want to put out there. You see me? All right, Miss Wawa. Them teach Jamaican children about Christopher Columbus like him a god. Brother, them say the man discovered Jamaica. Zin? Them never say the man rediscover Jamaica. You can't discover something where you come see people. Zin? If they say Christopher Columbus was the first person from a country where colonized people to come find discover Jamaica, then yeah, would I take that appeal? But say that and say discover Jamaica. And even say them preach about him like hey yo, look, me not even want getting a Christopher Columbus, brother. Because Christopher Columbus just can't be across his company Jamaican people, them completely wipe out one entire race and then replace them with one next race for enslave again. So that I want another story. But if it wasn't for that, none of we probably wouldn't there. You see me? Them say it came from Mexico, but me don't know. But me think a big man send the plane and carry some guns. Yeah, them can't say where them think it come from, but me know say them in there Mexico when the plane are left. Because if you never even know say the plane reach, how you don't know where the plane come from? You see me? So that's another thing. Them just assume, right? Poor Mexico get blamed for every blasted thing involving drugs and gun. How much Aerowax people him kill and rape? Brother, yo, the man Oh God. Remember, so the man almost completely wiped them out, you know. Remember that, you know? Remember that, you know, Billy. Some of them opinion I know about them they sitting there, seeing, but history, I did my favorite subject I go through school. History and geography. Because me make it my point of duty if you say, me now go last nowhere at all in a life, right? And me make it my point of duty if you say, me now go last and nobody can tell me rubbish about things what happen and what will pass and gone. You see me? They say those who can learn from history doomed to repeat it. See, some of my favorite set of people were like the Mayans, the Aztecs, and of course the African them and the Taínos them and them something. You see me? But me I tell you, big and serious, the man almost completely wipe out the Arawaks them. Remember, say just one and two at that the generation they did survive, you know, and that's how the Africans they end up coming out. Because the man literally did wipe out the Arawak them, and then they have nobody to be slaves. So the man them end up after carrying the Africans them now for come work. Enough people don't know that. Thanos are my favorite blood. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Me see what me don't know. Because them give you some stuff when you don't want to read. Not necessarily, you know, like as me tell people, people can force feed you information when you're younger. But once you get older, your responsibility to find the truth behind everything what you did learn and make your own judgment from there as to whether or not you believe the truth that you were taught or the truth what you read about or your own understanding and your own version of the truth. That's your responsibility. You see me? So a fool that all him do had this peer airstrip if unnecessary plane a file come for. Brother, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about the whole situation. Right? What I do know is this. Is it just is what it is right now, and until the rest of the information come out, or we can say yo concrete say yo, this how happen and that how happen. Then that's so. You don't teach me some stuff me don't even know. Which one that probably about the slaves them. But yeah man, that was what happened man. You see me? But with that the whole plane thing, that is something where you definitely have to look into. Oh my days, I am feeling lightheaded now. Yes, Trickit, that's the thing there now, boy. So people, what? Let me know what you think about the whole thing because like it coming like when one day when me just say to my bridging them, then that talk about when Kanye West did say slavery sound like a choice. And me did try to explain to him, say, Kanye had a point, but at the way how him say it. What Kanye was, what maybe what he was trying, I don't know if I that him I can't speak for the man, but maybe the point that he was trying to make was it wasn't until a set of people start choose to stop the whole thing from happening that it stopped happening. So it's that black people chose to remain that way despite the dangers of it. Because the Tainos then they weren't having it. They were not having it, and that's why they kill them off. Because the man them just named upon the foolishness. You see me? So that's the thing there. When you tell me say me place the plane crash. Eh? Yeah man, I hear place the plane crash, yes. Yeah, what Joe texted plane down there. I try to text the plane down there. And them I try to play with and wrong person. I'm not sure where Kenny gone, right? What this? Yeah man, history class, man. Aztec people them were great teachers and builders. Yeah man, Aztec and the Mayans them, right? Me always say, well, what day me there work, I show him, I show my bridge in them, I show him say, yo, Mayans them did smart, because remember I say Mayans them did invent the calendar, you know. Even Egypt, even the Egyptian them, as developers as they did be, they did intelligent because them invent week too, right? The Aztec them now, the Aztec them were similar to the Mayans them, but the Aztec them did vicious. See? The Aztec them did vicious. The Mayans them did a little bit more laid back, man. But the Aztecs them end up on a rubbish, man. See? And one of the things them what they did do too is they did flatten them forehead so that the whole of them look the same. So if you happen to buck up one of them and you kill him, one of man bridging them come back on link, you feel say the same brother because all of them look the same. Excuse me. But yeah, man. History, people, is an interesting subject. Going to school, you might think of the most boring subject, but trust me, history fun. There's a lot of things where you can learn from history, and a lot of things where you can use to implement from history, right? When you look upon like some of the like all Greek, right? Greek majority are Greek entire structure, because based upon history, Greece was this big place, whole heap of big building, whole heap of big statue, whole heap of this, whole heap of that, whole heap of that. And see, you know, majority of it are ruins. You see me? For whatever reasons. In my opinion, you see it, me just I say, maybe somebody up at one place, look down and I see what some things will go on and just decide, say, yo, this will go on too long now, and I do too much here now. Youbitubical, you're mad that what? Youbitubical, you're mad. That was the best subject them time, yeah. Yeah, man. But here's the thing: everybody have them subject, you know. Because watch out, when me I go to school, me never like maths, none at all. Maths was never my strong point. So because of that, me never like maths. And because me never like maths, my ability to do maths did suffer. And it wasn't until high school that me start pick up back in a maths. You see me? And then after me left high school now, me actually decide say, yo, me just go out and start do some self-studying myself. To the point now where me can do a bit of accounting and all of them someday. You see me? So yeah, what? Just one of them thing that, and that's why me always say, yo, the approach where a lot of people do this, if when me did little and rate kind of approach, sometimes it can be met in it can be come across in a different way, in a way where people can learn from it instead of, oh, when me did little, me have to walk 10 million miles with water upon my head so that we can have water to drink. It can be come across in a different way. We say, look, listen, where technology reach now, you can with technology reach now, you can call one truck and you can't water come in your yard. Me never like maths either, and me good pan it now. Me okay pan it. Me not say me good pan it. Me can do enough maths where somebody can rob me, and me can do my own book work. So me can do my own auditing and them something if you can know my finances and them something. You see me? That's as good as me is. Me not depend the level there which part like you can come. Like me still use my calculator. Me not depend the level there where you can tell me say, yo, 45 plus 35 plus 16 minus 10 divided by 3 to the third power at how much? I'm just boom, 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 boom. I match up that. I'm not reach that the level there. I'm gonna take me reach that level there. See? But if you tell me it, you give me it, I may have my calculator, I can work it out. You see me? Right? So I just decide there. You see me? Anyway, back to me let's say. It coming like in there? Alright, Bombay. One of the Indian country them, the man named I think last year or year before last year, the man them start get escalators in a them buildings. Them have about 5 escalator in the whole country. And the first one I think at the time about in August 2019, I think either in August 2019 or August 2020 at the first time them get an escalator in the country. See? And to how it thing so you it's like it's like, oh, we would have like say, yo, we all go see this as money, we go see that this money there. I saw the man them for them when the man them excited for them escalator and sitting. You can carry out a woman and say, yo, me carry you got the mall go look on the escalator them. If tell you how the man them things set, brother. You see me? It's so strange, it's so strange. And the man them are people who have the latest phone, the latest laptop, the latest car, escalators where Jamaicans have from like probably from all like 1960s, 1970s. We have escalators and doors where open when you walk on it, when you walk on the carpet. Some of them they just reach some places. We have faster internet than we, gigabyte internet and them sitting there. So you know, it just weird. It's just a weird thing, right? And as somebody see vision for that and decide say, yo, them go just make the steps them when needed. You see me? The young Jamaicans, them not even know say Jamaica was the first country rebel on slavery. No, them wouldn't know that, Billy. They don't know. They don't know. Them would know certain things. And as me tell you, it's not their fault, Billy. If you teach history boring, history will be boring. See? So for example, me would have teach me do teach history now, me I teach Jamaicans about the Jamaican national hero. And pick a hero and me say, all right, boom. We um teach them about Marcus Garvey, right? All right. So enough people see Marcus Garvey and think Marcus Garvey was a simple person. Marcus Garvey are probably the national hero way do the most in terms of accomplishment. Marcus Garvey did have his own ship line. Marcus Garvey did it in a fight for black people justice in America. Imagine this man left yard, this man left Jamaica, take plane, go over America, go in a war for free black people, if we can get equality. At them levels the Marcus Garvey did depend. Plus, as me tell you, the man have him own ship line. So the man have him own line and send him in ship them both to place and sitting. You see me? Enough Jamaicans don't know them as something here because they don't teach these things in history. Oh, see there, Marcus Garvey, black man. That's so in there. And then you look on here, you see Marcus Garvey. Them have this picture of Marcus Garvey have like him in this him in him suit with all them distinctions them and something upon him. Enough people don't even know what any of them the medal there for at all. You see me? You don't know history. And then again, the history teacher them boring. So if the history teacher boring, history gonna be boring. If your math teacher boring, maths gonna be boring. If your literature teacher boring, literature gonna be boring. Right? And if your YouTube teacher boring, YouTube are gonna boring too. I will teach them all about the heroes. But they're good and bad side, no joke. Yeah, man, everybody have that. See, I mean, even President Barack had his bad side too. I'm just saying. You see me? But yeah, man, I said Caribbean country to be exact. Yeah. All right, yeah. My body that time I tell me say, yo, that's what I call it quits. Yeah, man. But it just is what it is, yeah, man. As me say, youngins, if you no want one channel, me no know of a Jamaican channel yet, what me can recommend to you for watch Jamaican history. But there's a channel called Oversimplified on YouTube where the world history, and them do it in an animated format way, funny. And if you want to learn world history like about France, Spain, Germany, America, different type of war, them the Cold War, because even the Cold War, it wasn't until me watch Oversimplified before me get a full understanding about the Cold War. Because the Cold War was always a confusing war. I always wonder why them call it the Cold War, right? But if you're not interested, check out Oversimplified on YouTube and you can learn about world history in a fun way where you will remember it. Facing reality here. What go on? People see it there. See there. Them always telling you to face reality. See there. Facing reality in the chats right now. See? Jamaicans always be the last to do or do everything. Now really, because right now as it is, I think we have gigabyte internet I think no, not gigabyte internet, but some of the internet, some of the things some of the things that we have. Enough countries now have because even YouTube, right? We even have PayPal here, and there are still countries. You have some other Caribbean countries where still can't use PayPal yet. So, hey, hey, we're not so bad. No one even know the Jamaican Prime Minister who said all Rasta should be killed on the spot. Shh, 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 Billy, shh, 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 shh. We give them too much for research now. We don't want to blow their mind. Shh. Yes, they are welcome to my house where we face reality in a positive way. Yeah, man. You see me? We just, you know which one they don't know, Billy? They don't know the one where they get convicted and tell them, say, all right, I will return. And when I return, I will be prime minister. They don't know about that, the person. They shh, 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 shh. They don't know. They don't know. You see me? But yeah, man, I can tell you these people, Jamaica go through some phases where the country come out for the better at the end of the day, right? And there are some things that make you Jamaican back in the days where nowadays they no make you Jamaican again. Because some people don't know about milk and Nutribun. Some people don't know about bulgur and milk powder. Some people don't know about cane truck where drive past and throw cane give for your jog or your yard. And yeah, your people then share. You see me? Some people don't know about suck and hasham. You see me? Some people just don't know about them. They're sitting there, right? I'm not even would have talk about when the kinds were notes and them the thing there because them would know about them. They're sitting there. But there are some things that back then, if you never go through them, they're sitting there, you weren't Jamaican. But one of the biggest things you can know say you're Jamaican are the immunization. See, Jamaicans them a fight against vaccine, but we all took it when we did young and we never know better. We take it and we not make no worse off. Jamaica is the eye of the Caribbean. We are the first to get electricity and train tracks. See, Billy, teach them. Member striking too. Alright, Billy, here what you for do now, no, Billy? You see what you for do? One of them there, yeah? You have to click a link, and me and you can kick up a one stream, and you teach them about history. You see me? At that for go on. We just have a history class again, right? But we not do it like cartel. Cartel history class upon Wednesday. For history class upon Saturday. You see me? Milk at school that give you running belly. Nobody remind me. They don't know about it. They don't know about them laxative, the brother. Westmoreland was the first to get light. See, yo, hey, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Some of these things me never know too, because I was not taught them. You see me? So it's always good to know. Wait, we could do that. Yeah, man, you can join Billy. All right, you see the link in the pinned comments. You can always click on it. You can always click on it and join if you want. And thing, you see me? But soon come back, may I get called? Yeah, man, do you think cricket? Brother, add me. See the link there up at top. Youtalk. See the link up at top there in the pinned comments. Just click on it, man. Well, let me see if you message me on it. If you link me on the StreamYard. Right. All right, so Youtalk, yeah. Add to stream. All right, you're there now, my G. Me never see say, me never see say you're there, boy.
Me there from early, me dey come from early, but me say me go and lock off a comment here. But hear me I say, me see
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
mentions thinking toy. You see how the man say that? You see, eh? A man came back in
Yeah.
a one days, brother.
Yo, you remember when they used to tell us say if you start choking, you have to go name shit to make it up.
You have name ag shit or what?
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm like, yo, you serious, brother? Brother,
Brother, I
remember?
play me there, come from a place at Clarendon, see? I'm
Mm.
call it Coca Piece, brother. Right? We used to go up in our hills that day where that tree there. I mean I tell you say So which part of slave them used to there? It's thing them still build there. When they say one day I go try vlog and try go back up there and video, brother, you want to say people them house and thing below the brick and thatch and same thing. Yeah man, I'm like brother. All of them things they used to do the bad man. When the man says thinking to I just that remember me I say Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Hold on there. It's Rick here. Up, Rick. Rick.
Up.
Yeah, man. Up.
Rick
Yeah, man.
history man.
Yeah, man, they don't even know, man. I tell you, say, Billy, hold on, let me see if I can paste the link again. Let me see if I can find it, yeah, man.
Why? Jamaican brother.
Jamaica, as I tell you, brother, Jamaica just nice, my youth. Jamaica just nice. Most people wouldn't even understand. You see me? And how you know, how you really get to appreciate Jamaica as a Jamaican, I when somebody were born and grow in Jamaica. You see
When
me?
somebody went up and grow Jamaica come and show you up. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know?
man. No, man.
Yeah.
No, man. When somebody when a born in Jamaica come and show you up, them just a show appreciation for it because I see people, remember God don't live and see people look and
Right
say,
now, me
yo,
hate
place
for
pretty,
y'all see
place
that
pretty,
more.
place pretty. I
Me
mean, I
no
say,
cut
yo,
a
bush.
Youtubical. Me hate to see it, brother. If you say another man from another country, I come to your country, brother, and I show you up like, you know, you're there and watch. And you never see all of that. Me never like see it, man.
Well, here's the thing, though, it come, all right. There's this thing where them say, well, like, you don't know how to appreciate yourself because you see yourself so often. As a man,
That's true too.
yeah, man, as a man, so my time when you find a woman and circle that the woman, they'll start tell you about all some bump where you have a one place for much years. And you say, in the box cover, some man, I know this, and I know myself for how long. And me never at no given time see this a bump here, you see me? So I one of them things, yeah, man, I just one of them things there, you see me? So me not really have a problem with it though, because what it does for me though, it make me have a greater appreciation for Jamaica, seeing somebody else come and kind of highlight it to you. When somebody say, yo, look how the country pretty man, look on the grass and the trees, them and them sitting there, which for me there now, be a building, be a building, be a building. And then you look into it and you get up and you say, yo, hold on, me add Billy. All right, Billy, welcome, Billy, welcome.
Yeah, man, what
Yeah,
going youth and youths?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah,
man.
Billy, up.
But
Yeah,
you
me no
see,
cut your Youtubical.
mm-hmm.
You didn't know, say. No, me know you're gonna know. All you for hiding place for you slave them still there.
Yeah, man. No
Alright,
for
you
them
see
still
place
there,
me I
man.
tell you about Klein and there's a track, you know, go right chop right at Kingston, you know. I don't know if I chain chat did the on it, but brother, my grandfather used to tell me say I slavery used to walk on brother and donkey and them thing there. Yeah man.
It come in like for my father, cause like my father usually always tell we finna be reckless when we are grow up and shit,
My grandfather used
And
to
then
give me
no.
history, brother.
Yo, Wagwan the Darren up, welcome. Lovely vibes. Going to bed now. Take care of yourself, Kenny. If anything tomorrow we talk.
Alright,
I'm
Kenny,
sure
good
the
night.
bed too. Yeah, man.
Can it drop out?
Yeah, sure, sleep, man. Poor thing tired, man. My father tell me now, cause like tell me this one with the young guy now. When we get older now as big people now. Cause like he used to tell we don't have truck and rate this and that. Sit there, you're dead. Turn big man now. This man I tell me say, yo, so when the young we used to grease train track. And when the grease the train track, the train then go over it, the train kick up speed, and then because it kick up speed, it make the train brakes them slow down. He activate the brakes, can go faster than how it's supposed to go. And then when the train slow down, then happy train and go with them for go. And collect them fire stick. And then the walk come back, here I come. I'm like,
Yeah man.
Pops, you tell me about hop truck. If me drop off a truck, me drop off back way, I'm alright. If you drop off a train, you're dead. No man, I said,
Straight
no
and
man.
diet him gone, man. The train with that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no man, that different man. You see, for me generation did have sense, we need not drop under them, sit they are dead. But for no generation, an idiot, who don't drop and kill themselves. Yeah, man. It's strange, man. You see all politics. If you want to learn Jamaican politics history, man, you ask my father. When my father started Jamaican
I want
politics
thing, you
history
know.
to me.
This all history, brother. Be a why used to go on about man. You still know why I go on now?
Yo, brother, the trim
Be a
laugh.
brother, I come like a two different rebel 6 or 5. That's why I come like you go. Two
The
different
thing with
sides.
it, the
World
thing with
War.
it back
That's what they
then,
want, man.
is like, yeah, man. The thing with it back then, no, Jotek, is that the country young, and whoever can get to control the country, is can whoever can establish himself as the leader of the country, you know, brother, is a generation of richness that you are looking for, you know. You see me?
Real, man.
Yeah, man, you can secure yourself as a leader for the country, brother. You don't have to worry about nothing else, no, because you can't always come up, as me tell you, you know, once upon a time a politician could have come up and just start be rubbish for 45 minutes, you know, and then come off a pulpit, you know, and nothing come out of it, you know. Things change now. If you come up and chat rubbish, people call you out for your rubbish. You see me? Especially like
True,
how we
man.
have Muta here now. Zin Muta first jump online and say, yes, Rasta, this brother come up and talk about the constitution, this and the constitution, that. We no business about that. Me want know when me taxes them a go Rasta. That me want know. Zin?
True.
Yeah, so things and times kind of change now. You see me? And as me say, information easier for access now. If once people want to access it. You see me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But
I system, man,
politics,
and technology increased, man, you know?
yeah, yeah, man. Politics
Right,
are
no.
evolved now still. Cause right now, politician they know how you go. If you vote you in and you do foolishness, we just vote you off like Among Us we are play.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. JLP was ejected. PMP was ejected. Just get vote
And the
off,
whole
man.
I imposter there sit down and I watch you.
Mhm. Yeah, man. I tell us, say, yo, times are changing now, brother, and it's a good look. Like the future for Jamaica look bright, right? The only thing them need to do, you know, is just start be more strategic in the deals them what they make with the different countries them, and do things that will benefit the country and not benefit individual. Because if you don't have the country interest at heart, you know, you can't do nothing good for your country, you know. No matter how much you try to make it look like a that you depend. You can't do nothing good for your country. So you can get up every day and attack and say, yeah man, this and yeah man that. But at the end of the day, country's best interest in your mind. It don't make no sense. I'm just glad for the people them start see it now and the people them stop from vote because excuse me, people them stop from vote now because this or somebody has said this and that, this somebody said that and whatever.
Yeah, but you know, some people say them to fix the country from within first before them take on no more deals.
Yeah. But all right, here's one other thing though. One other thing is that say there's not a lot of resources in a no, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Me say the same
True.
thing when I said to one of my brethren one day. Me said to him, say, resources without knowledge is useless. See? Me smart, Billy. I look on you, Billy. You're a well of information, you know. You remember the video where you put up there with the how to drain the water cooler and the
Yeah,
reservoir? All right.
yeah.
Me put up a comment and say for how much years me up on YouTube and see people that do computer video. Me never see somebody do this yet. At the first, me even know say you could have drain out the liquid. And then somebody comment underneath my comment and tell me say at the same thing them I say when them I watch the video. And what that make me realize is that say you know you have the information, and had you not know how to use it, that the information they would have
True.
get lost. Somebody else make one video, make millions of views, half it, then millions of dollars and gone about them business. Jamaica rich in a bauxite, Jamaica rich in agriculture, but without somebody for sure Jamaicans say, yo, this is way you can do with it, and this is how much you can make out of it, and something. Jamaicans can't just thinking of themselves and say this is how we do. Because you basically expect people to know something what them literally cannot know. You see me?
All right, right. That's a truth, you know.
Yeah,
And
man.
this is something when me normally tell my wife. Me and my wife talk about a whole heap of time. Um, at the same thing with the African Naira, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have somebody coming, and the Africans them would have them Naira way up there, top of the line. Them currency did high, and when you take a stock and look. somebody come in and say, yeah, what, devaluate your naira and money every day, right? And the man them take them idea and devalue their money every day. And right now the African naira worth nothing.
Yeah.
And now other people have a stronghold over the Africa country because the naira is nothing, right? But at the same thing now might happen to Jamaica if they don't realize how to utilize their resources, them rich in everything. Jamaica land fertile, man, right? And if them can't utilize that, then other people are going to come in and tell them, say, yeah, well, do this with the land, or do that, or sell me it. And that's the devaluation of the country, or the taking over of the country, are going to come in place more and more.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember when like when agriculture minister tell the people them to plant cassava and them burn out the man. Someone here come tell me to go plant cassava. Who him?
All
You
right.
know,
All right.
cassava now a big market.
All right. Look on that what you just said now. Remember, say, it. Fidel tell, I think, a manly, when he said, make your people them grow what they eat and eat what they grow, You see me? Them get the message long time ago to do that. But the people them now fall on from that and say, okay, then let's go grow some food and provide to ourselves. Them want the government provide everything for them.
I think when I issue them, when I issue them, are you play music, Jotech?
JT, turn on the music.
Oh.
Yeah, get them on a copyright.
Oh, sorry about that, my Jim. Not even ready.
I realize you're in a major man. You me, but
Right.
when I think them will reach something, when I think them will reach Jamaicans is that we don't have people where we look up to, we can influence with. Alright. You see, cartel, for all intended purposes, me tell people say cartel was one of the best things what could have happened to Jamaica. Right?
Best influencer, one of the best influencer.
Yeah.
You see,
Advice, okay.
you see, if the government, me know cartel relationship with the government is very sticky. But if the government would find some way if we could have worked with cartel, them could have get so much more out of Jamaican people. Because if cartel did build a song and say, yo, 100,000 acre cassava me I go plant. Because when this a reap upon money, me I go plant or something like that. You see me? And just drop some lyrics like that.
True.
Then get up and make a video where I say, yo, I buy out that piece of land if I plant some cassava and I exporting things. I guarantee you say every Gaza man from Mobile to Kingston start plant cassava. And then cassava exporting become a thing.
That's true.
In a one
time talk, in a one time talk, the man said, people are like sheep, right? And he is the pastor, So the shepherd, So in this already have the control. Him already have the control from the people.
But cartel revive rosary. Cartel revive white t-shirt. Cartel revive fitting. Cartel revive G-Shock. No much G-Shock I go through when me had the little pitney and never know say G-Shock them there.
Even Clarks.
Cartel revive Clarks to a way where Clarks can't dead again. Clarks price can't go down again. See? Cartel was the number one influencer. Right now, Body B, Cartel supposed to. Kamina said did. Cartel at the moment, the only person with the pampire with Cartel as influencer are Bob Marley. Right? As a person of influence where a person can look upon and say this a person we influence a generation. Bob Marley is the only other person where you can say influence a generation because Bob Marley are probably one of the main reasons why anybody will become a Rasta.
Yeah.
And Cartel are the main reason why anybody will go bleach.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you when me really know say Cartel Kool-Aid strong. I when Missy Cartel say yo extension. I Missy man sit down in a hairdresser platin wave.
Yeah,
I me
man.
say yo, pan which planet? You could have get Jamaican man for sit down in a hairdresser put weave in a head. Pan which planet?
Yo.
So I can never forget that the Grand Market, every single man have tall ear. Every man. See, a brother it shine last week and this week the man here there and blurt neat neck back. How?
Man, the
Extension.
thing are blowing at the wind.
Yeah, man. So I may tell a man, say, brother, if cartel, if them couldn't get to cartel, because at the end of the day, money do the thing, right? Money do the thing. Them
Mm-hmm.
just have to just find a way which part them can find a middle ground where them can benefit the music industry. So the music industry can try to benefit them. Because don't think the music industry are gonna switch from for them raw kind of music. If try to switch to more positive music for the children them with no benefit. Excuse me. When they know say the raw music we perform better. But if them see the incentive in them doing them the kind of music they of course everybody will jump on the train. Right?
Yeah, but say it all come to a point to, when people go back to the drawing board, because Vegas did say it, when Vegas said a lot of people never agree with what I'm saying. Vegas said, well, a lot of the young people them have come up and them just a jump in this thing where they might take out knife and cut off with them to cut off and hunt down your family, right? And Vegas I say, yo, no man, when man come at your studio with them thing, the man turn them away, man. If them can't come and produce a song from a one drop or something from the basic, them not ready for music yet,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So I mean, if them kind of just dull out the violent killing and them kind of song there and go to a type of song where everybody can rock to. Look on Coffee. Coffee come in on a time where it was so refreshing, right? It was that song to us was so refreshing when that dropped. Me not even remember about R&B or anything. I just that because it was so refreshing. So I mean, if them artists are come out with a song and say, yeah, what, let's do this trend for a year. Let's put out some positive songs for a year and see how it move the people and uplift the people. But instead of them I put out this killing song and this man now we get him can't step on by a brother downtown. Him go mid span one of them song there, scrape up when fi scrape up and then go for him. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
It not gonna stop if like me and you, the listeners, them say, yeah, what? Let's boycott the music. Yeah. Let's stop listening to the music yeah, over the radio, on CD or whatever. It will force the artist them to start make conscious lyrics. And I think that Jamaicans don't want to do. That's why the inner violence and the inner crime and everything, killing and everything, it now gonna stop.
For real,
yeah.
fam.
Because we're influenced by what we hear, And as me tell you, most children are music, our friend raise them. You see me? And our parents raise
Mm-hmm.
them, and music, our friend raise them, and the environment. So if that's what they hear, them are the product of what they hear and what they see. So people do what they hear and then they see it and they see say real. And then them believe that them have to be a part of that their life they survive because if you're not tough in the streets are gonna swallow your whole.
Yeah.
You see me? Thing with coffee now is coffee make a business move. Enough people not do that. I mean I always tell people, even some of the younger youth them will come on my channel. I say it multiple times. And I can't stop say it to them. I said to them, say, listen, forward think. Think about the next 5 years in the future. What you want to be. And any decision where you don't make no, think about how that the decision they are gonna affect you 5 years in the future. See if it's worth it. If
All
it's
right.
worth
So
it,
now that's why.
do it.
Now that's why I come back round to Vibes Cartel because the man had the music, but yet him did have him rum out there, right? And a lot of the young artists them now look for a way of say, okay, let go into the music business and let's deal with let's build a brand from the music as well.
Not, not
But
tell you the
no,
truth though. I tell you the truth though. How Cartel did view dancehall, Cartel view dancehall in a way where very few artists did view dancehall. Cartel start view dancehall like how hip hop artists view rap, where them can attach themselves to a brand, make money, and then dip out. Whether the brand make it or fail, them get what them forget and dip out. Most artists not do that, and the same thing with YouTubers so as Jamaicans. Them not situate themselves in a way where they can attach themselves to a brand. Digicel, Digicel now go get up and promote any Jamaican. Flow now go get up and promote any Jamaican. Lasco now go get up and back any Jamaican YouTuber. Because sometimes content what them put out, them can go in at them shareholders meeting and say, all right, the brother here will have 10 women a skin out, him all go they represent to brand. Some man don't say no, me no want that the kind of man they represent the people them who me no want them the man they represent my money because that I go alienate a certain kind of audience and then the value of the company I go drop and then my money I go drop. So no can use that the mandate. And then investors stay. From one man say yo, me no in it. Everybody no in it. Zin, I just saw investors stay. From one man get frightened and say no. Everybody else start get frightened and start trying to find something. She said no. You see me? So and that's why I always tell them, be careful how you build your brand. Like be careful how you build your brand. You have to know where you are doing when you build your brand. Right? And build your brand in a way that your brand can get a global representation or you can get certain level of representation out there. You can't just get up and want build your brand so and have your brand loose and then expect say people go just support the brand name with it. You know work. And that's why I tell Jay and I chat, me tell him say brother from the start YouTube, same icon, same name. The brand did it. You have to brand yourself and then you have to represent your brand in a way which part your brand can reach somewhere. You can't 5 years down the line after you did a advocate weddy and passa. You're gonna look funny now and I talk about how say a church your team there and rate it. Because despite the fact that you turn a new leaf, your past is there. And people will always bring up back your past, no matter what you do. Right? You can turn a new leaf and a whole new book. People still are gonna bring up back your past because they must say, yo, this is what I used to do.
Most
And
of them
then
start
because of
out from Youtube with the same thing. Yeah.
yeah man.
Most people don't discover what they want to do until certain years are. They start out at the gaming and then you see some start the dancer. So I just started thinking most people make their mistake long time and just pick it up.
You know, say that way Joseph something when me actually look funny enough because we say this to my wife all the time. Say, yo, hear what? Well, we talk about it. We say, hear what? In Jamaica, our parents gave us the opportunity to go to school and choose to be something. But with my children them now, me not gonna make them choose what them want, Me I put them in a something, right? So if me say okay, then the first one we gonna be a doctor, then a doctor me I gonna make him study. If the second one me say okay, then me want him to be a doctor to a doctor, me I gonna make him study. Because a lot of us in Jamaica growing up as kids, we got to the point at school and we were so enthusiastic about it, saying, okay, I want to be a dentist, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher. And by the time you get to 7th, 8th, 9th grade, all of that gone. All of that wipe out gone. Right? And when you left school now, you end up not even knowing what you want to do or what you want to continue doing.
I'm not cut you. You know what I'm saying? In my time spent at school, I say, all right, a soldier more than Tony. You know what I'm saying? My auntie put me to go do the chefry. I tell you, saying, brother, if I never that right now, in a life right now, I don't have nothing to do. Brother, I get level 3 in a chef right now, and is that not a thing when I want to be in a life? So they always say, I know what you want, you get. Here get you know?
Yeah, man.
Big man thing. So as I say, man, I tell them go and sit there, see where every day when soda chain ready for that, me did every time I say, all right, I eat more up till now. Right now, I'm not even mind on that. Me love cooking like a war. Cooking man, I laugh. Me love,
I see.
brother.
At the same
If you
thing,
watch,
at the same thing with Michael Jackson.
if you watch my
Michael
channel,
Jackson.
I'll be able to
I
give
touch
you
upon that a little bit, man. Oh, my wife in that chat. Good night, babe. There. There are all a reason. Zin? Before you touch upon the Michael Jackson thing, you know, Billy, pray this now.
Yeah.
Um, me and me just forgot to talk about my girlfriend now, and see she come in that chat say, babe, me chat in peace now. Me and her did I watch this new YouTuber when we start watching our day, yeah. And then would I watch this thing about gender identification where like parents them say they make them pitney identify as no gender because of whatever reason. And it made me realize something. Children don't really know what they want. And as
No.
parents, some of the time, you can't leave the choices for children. Because what a child feel, pitney change all the while, you know. Because when me did go to school, my father did me did want to be a researcher and developer, scientist. You see me? And when me reach grade 9, my father said, go learn trade. I said, I want to learn a trade. My father said, yo,
I'm a joke.
you go do TD, you go do electrical, you go do building technology. So you either can draw house plan, build house, or string house. Go learn trade. I'm the vex. And me end up go do
Tell
it.
them, man.
Yeah, man, me end up go do it because him tell me to do it. And come out of school and
I'm here in a year, man. You're saying, I don't want this, but I still I do it.
yo, me just a do it because that is if I do it, yeah, man. But me vex right through school when I go through. You see me? Come out now are the best thing you could have went do.
Nah,
And are the
tell them,
best
man.
thing me could have went do. Because that same electrical trade what the man make me learn help me to provide for myself so much time. And it save me so much money because you know you think a little bit of time. Me in a situation where me need something to get fixed. And me just fix it myself.
Nah, tell them, man.
Then, so me grateful for that. And as parents, sometimes your parents can see the potential of the child, but the child can't even see it. And even though it was your dream to be something else, right? When you look on the stage where you're in a life, your life might turn up perfect where you drive Lamborghini and you live in a New York skyscraper. But at the end of the day, you're alive, you have food on your plate, and you have roof over your head, and you have light over your head. And that probably wouldn't possible if you did go the direction where you did plan for go.
True, man.
True.
Yeah,
That's
man.
true. True.
So as well, I'm sitting there say, yo, it wouldn't mind if film parents them did bust famous for be good, like how Joe Jackson did bust the whole of them ass for them for couldn't sing. Yeah, man, say yo, if film parents them did a bust famous for make him be a better person in a rich.
Right.
Yeah, man. So sometimes them call it. Some people say a tough love and thing, but sometimes parents just see something what they want for you. And as me tell you, them just not have the training if you can express to you the reason why them need you to do this, right? So them force you
I
to do it.
say so my time to Anna say them see them see the ability in a So my time is the fact that them know said this would be good for you.
Mm.
Right? That's why me say it in the comment said Jamaica need China law because in a China a lot of the people them not get no choices in a what their career going to be. Them just
Yeah.
go to hospital, drop them up, grow them up, and say you know what, a musician you got done, right?
Yeah. And
Or
then
a
Right.
doctor.
the production rate high in terms of how productive the country be.
Exactly. So I mean, in a my perspective, if Jamaica would look on it like that now and say, yeah, what, them have them children instead of making them children run free in a school and make them mind go all over the place and try to figure out what they like and what they don't like. Just set their mind for them. Say, here what, you are going to be a dentist, and you push the child to be a dentist. If you're financially stable or you have the help, can put them towards that. You put them. Now, but I make the child sit down and wonder if them are gonna become this, or if them want to do this, or if they don't want to do this. Just set them on a trail, on a path, and say, dentist, you're gonna be dentist. You're gonna study, and that's it. I think that the country would perform a little bit more better
That's a one
in
good something too. And after
yeah.
them done become successful in that, then can now go choose where they want
Yeah,
to start. You
yeah,
see,
of
so
course. You can take your money, you can go back to
them are
school
going
and
to
train
have
for
it.
doing what you
Them
want to do.
can finance themselves after. Now them are going to have a job there, so is it? So after that, they can go freely do what they want. That I feel like the one like that is set for Jamaica for sure. Yeah, man. That should be a law.
It should, and the thing is, I think mandatory in language. I think since the Spanish is such a big thing more in Jamaica, I think it should be mandatory teaching the child from primary school coming
No
up
man, there's
because
watch a primary basic school they
Basic.
start teach them now. Brother,
so it's
from
becoming
the
a thing now.
brother, your
Okay.
right now, you're picking a tree, you're pretty good let's tell you
Yeah,
some cloth in a Spanish and you don't know. That's how Jamaica reach you now, you hear?
that
Yeah,
good.
man.
That been there for a
You
long
know,
time,
you
but
know
it's
this
good
guy
that
Medicine
on
you do
Billy.
that.
Instagram we supposed to have a one language them. All
Medicine
of them
Billy.
man can speak.
Yeah man,
Yeah,
Medicine
man.
Billy, a bookstore me work, you see me? So a whole heap so me see it, them have book for 3 year old for Spanish. Here, a 3 year old can barely even say mommy and daddy properly, and them a teach them the pitness Spanish. So you see, by the time them reach primary school, them fluent in a Spanish man. Cause a whole heap of Spanish speaking people are come through Jamaica now. So the next thing they soon start teach, they not teach Chinese, but Chinese too damn hard to learn.
Well, then better go learn it, cause since
Me you
Jamaica
say
come
hard in
half
a
Chinese now.
Youtubical. But I say I like your writing. The writing hard for you
Yeah,
understand to me.
the writing, I think either 4,000 or 400 characters, something like so, in a Chinese alphabet. Then way too
Yo,
much.
me think it would have hard to. Me think it because
Way
remember, say
too
you
The
much.
have
writing.
formal Chinese, and you have non-formal, you
Yeah.
have
You have
I
formal,
think
non-formal, you have traditional, you have
mhm.
Mandarin different.
The
Is it?
same thing with the Japanese when them attack say we use certain kanji in a certain sentence, it can mean disrespectful or something like that. So
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it's
And
a
then
tough thing,
in
man.
a Chinese now they use ma tone. So like certain words you can't say certain way. Otherwise
See them?
it will sound different. One big
I
Irish
tell you
family,
about
konnichiwa, konnichiwa. One big see one big Irish family, she one Jamaican, she live in Japan. See?
right.
Yeah man, she doing well over there. So now and again now she come through and she will quiz me and she will quiz her chat.
I senorita from family.
Yeah, man. So she a go and good over there, man. Me I tell her say she needs to start watch some anime now because like how she in the country now, if she watch the anime, she will actually pick out words where she hear on a regular basis, and then it will become a bit easier
Right,
for
right,
she
right,
if you
right.
can learn the language.
But between me
Well,
and them still if we there in a China for 1 year, we have to catch at least a quarter of the language. If everybody basic, me I tell you.
Yeah, you will catch a
yo,
basic them, but like
Jamaica one of the most adaptive people in the world. Anywhere you put Jamaica, them survive and populate that.
yeah, man, a
So
Jamaican that man. That's just
one of the
Jamaican.
most adaptive people in the world. May I tell you, say, even we got a pet place, we go look some fish food. And this, they will ask the man which part of fish food them, then the man come from England. And same time, my wife now start twang speaking English, right?
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same time, it's a thing where we copy so easily from other people, and we not even
True.
know until a few years after, like all a year or so, them say, wait, your accent change, man, and without you even knowing.
So true.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. But you know, we are Jamaican stay. You know, say as soon as we land anyway, man, we absorb that instantly. I could have 5 seconds we reach England, man. Somebody call us, yeah,
Because
I
we just
just
fit
reached
in ourselves,
England,
you know?
man.
We
Yeah,
just blend in,
yeah,
this
man.
guy.
Just, just bossy. Yeah, yeah. Just got here to England. Yeah, yeah. Tell mommy I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The taxi is coming. All right. I'll talk to you. Oh, did you get Did you get a message that I sent you in it?
Yeah, the fun. Oh, bloody farmer just in the port. And I joke,
Yeah,
man.
man. Jamaicans them a difference, man.
Yo, I said every day, everywhere in the world, whether it's Germany, Russia,
Yeah. Brother, you know
everywhere.
what I say? We're not
We're
cut to
very
no. You know what I
flexible.
say? We
Daijobo dead
are
school car.
really, 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 really special kind of people, brother. We don't know, you know? We out our box, brother.
For real.
Yeah, man. More me depend some. Me know most Jamaican not really have them kind of app. The more me depend some app and when me attack, the first thing everybody say, you from Jamaica? You want to say people them a go on, brother.
Yeah, they going. Oh, man, I never realized I'm sitting there asking me if me alright. Yeah, man, me alright. One big Irish family. Uh, Daijabu Desu. I think aso. Aso? Aso? I think. Me know. I think aso.
Yo,
Hey,
Yeah,
Jabu,
man. I think
okay.
aso. I think aso. Hold on. Me go go
yo,
this
me
year, man.
say,
Me
if
no
me
want to
ever
tell
know,
her rubbish. Me no want to tell
if me
her
ever
rubbish.
know jobs, man, me stop watch anime in a subtitle, just raw Japanese. Every day. Every
Me know
day.
a good amount, see, but me no watch anime again like one time, brother. Me no bleach money again. So right now, all my Japanese get rusty. My Chinese get rusty because I'm so busy. I try to focus on other things. But me, me can tell you, with me sitting there with for my girlfriend, brother, she bleach money, man. She bleach money. Don't pronounce the U LOL. See same thing.
See? I know in an anime you'd get a wooden ruler right across your head.
Me I tell you, I one of them bad fun there. Whap! Oh my days. We're doing
Oh.
well, man. She do well over there, man. If you check out her content, well, I wait, man. Make her
Yo,
one
me I go
right.
subscribe. Me jump over to one big Irish family and go subscribe, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
Joe, take a come over here too. I'm gonna go find the PC, go do
yeah.
it.
Trust me, man. She do
Mm-hmm.
good content, man. You see, it just refresh. Honestly, it is so refreshing. 'Cause I remember last time we had Joe Tech, but everybody were copying one another with the
Right, right.
what? So, brother, it's just so refreshing for watch somebody else's content when I have
Well,
nothing at all to
everybody,
do with
right.
everybody.
Out of the box. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, it just refreshing, man. You just did it, just a watch. It's like every video is like you don't know what to expect, right? Saijo arigato gozaimasu. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, man, it
All right.
just so out of the
Drop a
box, man. You're
drop a
welcome,
sub.
girl. You're so welcome. But yeah, man, me I tell you, man, it's just so refreshing, man. Most people copy each other, and me always tell people that's why me not trend hop. When people say, "Yo, this a blow up," me not like trend hop because trend hop, the video popular today, tomorrow trend gone, the video flop. More videos where people can go back go watch all
Right,
months, years
right.
after. You see
Mm-hmm.
me? Someone make my video. Someone make my video there, man. Someone try to work on my
Alright, see them.
channel.
Alright, let me tell you the little bit. Right now, me I work for one let me tell you some of video. I almost reach a month now. Me
Me
I
I
work
work
on it
on.
and it almost reach a month. Because
Yeah.
me myself, me know say when it drop, it just a go last me for a long time and it just a go just blow up. Yeah, man. Them video that we create, you always take a while, man, for if you come up with get it together.
Yeah, man, like my rap god montage. Yo, it take me 2 weeks to make that video there, you know. I mean, make that video there out of spite. Just for sure the man them say, yo, them can do better. Them just need to spend little time. Anyways, back to Jamaica and Wagwan.
All
Me
right,
say
Joe
there,
Tech.
I go on
Joe
all
Tech,
I read.
you get a subscribe from me, Joe Tech. Just
Right.
find it. No
Thanks, man.
play and search.
They're gonna review.
Yeah.
True, I'm not getting the views that I want right now, but it's not for the short term. It's for the long term. Yeah. One of the thing with YouTube is when you get low viewers, but you steadily grow, you will get more active viewers
True.
because there's a percentage of your audience were active, and if you have a slow growth, but you will get more active viewers. Some people will have like maybe 10,000 subscribers, and then we probably get like maybe about 20 people. I watch them.
Alright.
You have a next person.
I know this guy with almost 60,000 subscribers, and may I tell you YouTube because me, me get more views than him get like 30. In daily views are like 10, 20, sometimes 30. Him barely past 50. Trust me. And I tell him, I wonder if him buy a subscriber and do something. Or him have him YouTube channel for a long time because I notice him delete most of them video them too.
Oh, you did have
Probably
this.
a bot. Probably a bot.
You did have this thing, okay? Billy's supposed to know about it. One time, if you did when like Firefox did just come out, a Firefox couldn't do it. One of the browser them when it did just come out, you could have pull up the web page of your YouTube channel and open the command prompt and paste the code in it. Paste the source code from the browser in it and edit your subscriber account and then run it. And when it run and you refresh the page, that's the amount of subscribers where you have.
Them tell the YouTube never fully built then, man.
No, it never fully built. I tell us that people used to get millions off of that, man. And that's why now YouTube do the thing where people subscribe and then you see people subscribe and you like get like 15 or 20 views tonight, and then a morning you get up, you just see like all 18 people just missing. And then by a evening you see them come back. You see me? The YouTube will go through and then review them to make sure it's actual people with actual accounts.
Right.
Them even now come out with this thing now where they must say, yo, if you're not use certain services over a certain period of time, then delete it. So like if you have your Google Drive and you're not use your Google Drive in like 6 months or so, them delete your
That
Google
gone.
Drive. Yeah man, them just delete out everything out there. Yeah man, them are going good one. True, I'm not getting the views that I'm reading one there already. It's a shame. I don't like that too much subs and no one watching. Right? Now go check on
True.
out too. Yeah man. Here's the thing with that though, as me tell people. Me tell people say subscribers are just numbers. But the
Right.
numbers have impact to the people. Somebody will more for watch a person with 100 subscribers more than a person with one, and they will more for watch a person with 1,000 than a person with 100, even if the person with
Right.
100 have better content, simply because they see more people are supportive. So everybody wants
And
to be a
And
part of the
another
little
thing too,
movement.
YouTube because then we watch the video we got like the most views are. And them don't they not even want to know what content that one big about or what.
Mm-hmm.
Then we see a 3 million views are run gone and them even know. And not even something
Mm-hmm.
where them interested in it. Just some people see YouTube.
Yeah. So what me
And they
always
watch
tell
it and
people
they
though.
still not subscribe and they still not like.
Yeah, that's why most people now start do the thing when they must say like the interlude they must say, we check the YouTube statistics and X amount of no subscribe, so just click the subscription button or whatever. Or them start do the cliffhanger thing where like them do a part one for the video until they say your part two will come out next week, so subscribe for part two, and
oh,
then them
that me
do
I
it,
go do. That me I go
right?
do next week. What?
Yeah man.
So at that enough people start do the video. So like say for example, like with Billy water cooling video. You drain the water cooling today, and then the next video where you do I do when you full up back the reservoir now. See? So you watch off it. So if a man watching and drain film water, if a man watching and drain out the whole life fluid out a film computer, then you know say next week before he can do how to put in the back.
You know, so
Oh,
but that team did make that video there, have it, I threw the baby, I cry. But said,
yo, me I
skip
watch it.
that video
Hear
there
me?
alone.
When me I watch it, hear me?
Me have some,
Listen, what million crosses do? So when I'm at the watching video in a real time, I dream what my life doing. And then now, me listen. All right, thanks for tuning in, like, share, subscribe. Wait, what mean by like, share, and subscribe? What me put in the back?
Yeah, you put the thing back the same way or you did feel it the first time. Just reverse back the steps
Yo,
there.
look, and everybody do that. Some people them buy for them one and then get the case come with everything in it and then just plug in and turn on. See? Yo, Polar plays what go on.
Yeah, yeah.
General this yeah, man. You see me? Yeah, man. So when them did that, they didn't see no. It come in like, how me that do? Me pull up my PlayStation 5. I want brother pull up a PlayStation 5 after a man done pull up a PlayStation 5. A man say thanks to you. Me say so well and the brother not screw up what you sitting.
I didn't know sure. And then we see it's all right. In next video. You know?
Yo,
You have to
yo,
wait. I mean, I must upload it either.
ever download the video and play the video in a reverse, yeah, man. A good thing say me have sense.
Yo, the refill video comes sometime next week.
Yeah, man.
I see post up him out a subscriber when you want. Before
Yo,
you can get that video
they
there.
say, yo, I don't want them love too. When I say, yo, this video gets to 100,000 likes, brother, we do part 2. So
Yeah, man, them
you're
kill
not,
you with that, you know.
you're not getting 100,000, you know, man. See, the only one on me no like, do I want them and the man them say, yo, if you don't like the video in the next 5 seconds, yo, a spider go crawl up in your bed. I'm just looking on my bed, I'm just like, yeah, Jamaica this, we're not really afraid of spider. Yeah, man. If you want to scare one Jamaican, just say, yo, if you don't like the video in the next 5 seconds, one 40 leg I got up on your shoulder. Everybody
Type
start
fast,
look.
that's way.
Everybody start look. Yeah, man. Or you just say, yo, if you don't like that video in the next 5 seconds, somebody I go take away your girl. Oh no, subscribe to you, man, just in case.
Oh.
But yeah, man, me see everybody start do it now, the whole 5 seconds thing and something. But as I did tell him, Joe Tech last night, your first 5 seconds very important.
Yeah.
Then me start view my
My
videos
YouTube
them like
tool, YouTube tool adapt them go and find and then watch it. Them scan it first 5 seconds for your video or so. And see how who check in. They have it checky people with people, you know. But watch it. You
yeah.
want certain minutes or so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Me always find it very interesting, man. The way how them do it, cause like it coming like with YouTube ads, you know, right? If you are go plan for, if you are go plan for pay for promote something on YouTube, you try and make
That's
sure
a
it's the
foolish.
first 5 seconds. No, man. I mean,
Alright.
nothing a foolish because
No,
you can
cause
get
watch out. You see one
millions
we
of
watch back
views.
all the same video. Alright. You know what is ads? Yeah, watch all one ads for all one video much time. Same ads.
Mm-hmm.
I watching it, you have to pay for a certain amount of views on YouTube when you ads it. When I buy your ads, you have to pay for a amount of certain views. And you watch all that ads there full time. You make four views already. So I want somebody to watch all the same ads again.
Yeah,
For
man.
5 different video. 5 times, 10 times. So check that.
Mm-hmm. At the first 30 seconds of all of my video, them me normally get the most sitting there now. And that's my intro. that a little bit. I like. And I just me intro. And that hour. 10 seconds after my intro. Yeah.
One
But
thing with my video them, the first 5 or 4 minutes. Cause my video them long. Me tap make short video long time. If you notice my video them, if I get popcorn or something to watch them. I stop make short video, brother.
what you say? LOL, that's a good strategy once your content is interesting and really captivating. Yeah, man. What some people do is them plaster them video with ads and editing. So like if video starts, oh, what's the people? Boom, explosion, fireworks, yeah, bugger things. So like them try to get your attention, but that just too much for me. When me I watch me, I wonder if a seizure them a try to get me catch and give me heart attack, brother. Yo,
Yeah,
Yeah,
slow it
man.
down,
Keep you
man.
watching, man.
Yeah, man, slow it down, man. Then start the video kind of give me a little introduction and thing. And that's why some people start doing thing where like then show a part of what they come in at the video when the video just
Like
start.
yeah, see a recap.
Yeah,
He
man.
come then do it like a movie thing too.
Yeah,
Most movie start and the last fight them show last part of the movie and then they run it from the
Me did,
scratch.
me did try it for the Horizon Zero Dawn video they want me to do. And me see say it work. It actually work. And me say, oh yeah, shit, this is actually good. I'm
Yo,
just say,
but
all right,
you
cool.
never put out you never put out no more rice then.
All right, let me tell you what happened, Billy. Zin, I mean, I want you to look for me different after me tell you this.
Me already I look very different.
I reach a one place and stuck. Alright? The man them tell me what me fi do, and me know what me fi do, but me, because I want game, me can do it the way how me want to do it. Zin? So them tell me to go to one place, go blow up one thing, right? So me I'm a fire arrow them.
Yo, hold on the Youtubical. I'm not pausing. Billy,
Yo.
you see fear thing? Fear YouTube thing?
Yeah.
You see content where I post? If you get 100,000 views, I tell you what I'm gonna say that.
1 minute.
Alright, that remember say I tell you video me used to do, you know. Watch out now. You can't where I post then up on YouTube every day. Keep up with the keywords, the title like keywords, eh? I see I have one where say wanna get 11K 1 month ago. Wearing warning PS3 new update. If you search that in a search log, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna search. I'm gonna show you something. I must say new PSP update. New PS3. See them, I put in new. I'm gonna show you what come up in that keyword. New PS3 update, new PS3 update 2020, new PS3 unboxing, new PS3 update 0.8. You see them right there when I key them first. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They see them first 10 key right there.
Yeah.
Use them in your tag, yeah? You can now edit all that the video there and then check back in next 7 days. Trust me.
All right.
Not every video use for talk, but the title.
Yeah, title have a lot. Remember last night me did a talk about here, me tell you say yo, sometimes you have to go through and optimize the video them and change out the tags.
You know what I need enough video too? I want to check out that guy we name in creator funnel, brother. That man teach me a lot, brother.
Creator funnel?
Yeah. He's supposed to have almost 500,000 subscribers. He teach me backstage night stream chat.
Oh, is right.
Yeah, man. All of them things,
perfect native video. Lord of His mercy. Now, Kenny knows me love freaky girl.
How to bypass? Is it how to bypass framing update? That's a one good title.
What's your name again? What kind of funnel again?
Creator funnel.
Creator fundamentals.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean I age, man, like even I'm 50, 60.
Yeah, man, miss you out, man.
Trust me. I feel like YouTube not like you, man.
Remember, you know, I saw VidIQ used to give the tools them in my yo till YouTube eventually have to just say, yo, watch you know. Come over here, some kuta. And if you stop doing that though, Zin, R, make we tell the people
right
about
now,
to do it.
Right now, VidIQ are one of the best thing ever happen to YouTube. VidIQ and TubeBuddy. I man in a fundamental line response to TubeBuddy too.
You know, so them start make tools now where you can integrate in a YouTube VidIQ.
Alright, I subscribe to one tool, but I can't keep up with it amount time.
No man, them have tools where you can like download and install in your browser where can like scan your thumbnails and tell you if your thumbnails then will catch people.
Yeah.
Your tags and all of them things.
Me have VidIQ can do that, but I have a PFE subscription.
Oh yeah, VidIQ can. Oh yeah, I forget to say they overseas, so certain things you can't do again. Hush. One of the few advantages of being in Jamaica. See, nobody no kick off your door with your pirate movie.
I look through the window and then he can't drive up.
Yo, me say when I'm a bridging, I tell me say, yo, the one said. In America Tumblr data say yeah, we'll start juggle CD like a yardie, they two bomb bat. Man say, yo, after a while he realized he must see this one brother every day. And I wonder who this brother. Man say one day you only see the man just roll up on him and like a man say Billy Kibaki. Man say yes sir. Man just you've been served. Man even ask him no question. I say yo, are you sell seed? No. About 6 weeks now, me I watch a youth. Man, no say you can't tell me
Yeah, man,
rubbish.
that's a good idea, man. You watch you.
So just,
And they make you,
I says, well,
it's like they
listen.
make you successful come and then just take it to themselves.
Yeah, man. When I'm a bridging all I tell me say, yo, if you all like all download cracks and all them sitting there and go on with it. I say, yeah, pirate things after a while, a man just roll in and just say, yo, all this,
Really feel.
you get served. Cut out. See? I say, hey, man say, yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
why
man,
we need
you,
to get a VPN.
by your internet provider, man. So my time you get an email that say, yo, you download something, and the name of XYZ, in no trouble, but we just tell you, say, yo, we see
Mm-hmm.
what I want.
Yeah, man. That's why VPN market a boom. So everybody a make VPN.
Brother,
I'll Firefox right now. I come out with VPN. I tell you say you can get subscription every month. Chrome I try. Yo, me I say yo, everybody a make VPN now.
Oh, Opera Mini have a built-in VPN.
Yeah. Me I say this is the market there now. A VPN the market
yeah,
there
man.
now.
Then more me upload video from your son, I can't use for them IP address, I never get a views.
That our next
That's
thing too.
a
Alright.
lucky.
You remember in our day when you talk about the super chats and thing, I mean I said to you say, yo,
Yeah.
it rough in a Jamaica because here a man, so like me with a day so now. Cause when I tell people sometimes you have to spice up the community for kind of make the community grow, right? So say me have a $10,000 now and Billy have a $10,000 now, and you decide say you're a stream and me decide say, we spice up the community. But donate $10. They say, oh, yo, Youbitubical with the $10 donation, and then me drop a next $10. I say, yo, tell the people in the chat to go subscribe. And you say, yo, people, YouTube says to go subscribe. And then me drop a next one. I say, yo, tell the people them say, Gaza,
Yeah.
me say, you see me? I kind of spice up the stream with little money. You don't want if you can do them the things there. But the way how
True.
Jamaica said, you can't do that because watch out. The gymnastics them where you have to go through. Forget a little paper like Zine,
Forget a
that a
paper,
one. Bro,
forget a bank card.
that a one stress. That a one stress. And then after you go through that the stress, Zin, for me, if you send you $10, in a year
So you
super
want to
chats, me have to get a VPN, change my location to America, sign in, add my credit card. Add my credit card now. Pray to God say YouTube accept my credit card. And then if YouTube accept my credit card, then me send the super chats, brother. And always work. Because I try it nowadays and work.
go?
But,
Alright, okay. Nobody, not the you see that video there me have on my channel, me have to take it down, my friend. Nobody not have the one of me say how to add a bank card to your cash app, brother. And I brought my code, brother. Me I'll take it down, brother. Big man. Can watch it. Say there's nothing like that. Nothing like that on YouTube. Nothing like that. Me have video me do before, but that video never did work.
What happen next now? So from a man where do them the kind of video they book up on that, the man they'll just say, okay, all right, cool. Just me just recreate this and make some views. Yeah, man. I saw it all work. It coming like when me tell people say, yo, anything at all, anytime at all you want any software for work, man, as a Jamaican. Once you go up on YouTube, man, you click on the video and the video start load and then it start there. Hello, my name is Arikmat, and today I am going to teach you how to just know you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
man.
draw. Alright,
From you
no,
hear the
me I
accent.
tell you. Me think I'm my first man find way of it add me one a Jamaican bank to that cash app there. I know me not know if other people know and swipe on YouTube, but me feel like I'm my first YouTuber to do that. Is it? Big man thing.
Hey, I think so could I make money though? You see, like how Robin Hood upon the American Stock Exchange. Me feel safe that if Jamaican them for go come out to the app, if you go up on the Jamaican Stock Exchange, they might have started some money though.
Yeah.
in reality, it's something we can work, but I think one of the issue is that the Jamaicans not that interested in a stock because they don't understand it. Again, that's something I teach in a school. So me no remember go to school and one of my teacher them say, all right, people, good afternoon. Let me teach you about stocks. All right. So you have a business and them
Every
have
time
some
I see
things.
that when news and then they start read the business. The business news,
Who
stock
no no
exchange or foreign exchange. That's all.
who who watch business news? Not even
That guy
sports
show you.
news, me not watch, brother. News cut off 8:30, 9 o'clock. As soon as 9 o'clock come and then me watch the weather, once I watch the weather, I hit that for me. Me done. Me done with news. Me only want to know some rain and fall tomorrow. Me done with news. See? Nobody no watch business news, brother. See? But yeah, man, no teacher never come in and say, all right, you have some business and them have some things and then put value upon the things them. You can buy the things them and sell the things them. All right? You understand now? Good, good. That is stock exchange.
No joke.
I was like, okay, all right, cool. No teacher know that. I said, Miss, how stocks work? I can't bother.
That's a long conversation.
Yeah, man, just me can't bother. You see me? Me there, brother. Ah, boy. Yeah, me soon cut off, you know. Me have some video for do for this year, you know. Tomorrow, me for go link my brother. Him have one video idea when saying want me to do so. Me and him will go do that. Just I hope me not too tired tomorrow. Can actually siphon out a little bit of energy for putting a video so I still look like I dead me, I dead with sleep. Any honor for King Tav new video?
The
Which
one
one?
The one about
sound.
no man, not the sound. Sound funny man. You do an next one name must
Do,
what?
do something
Do
for me.
something for me. Do something
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
yeah.
me. Boom man. And say, oh no, sir, please don't hit me in my head with your gun. Yo, the one extra, yo, friend.
China say that go on in real life, you know.
Yo, yeah, but of course it happen in a real life, my youth. Hey, then people now bund down people places and can get insurance money. A regular thing them there. Hey, yo, look, so man I'll write off all car for get new car. One bat. Drive here disgusted same thing. We leather them tear up. You get this one tickers what they come in that car, she broke your car seat. Car now drive good. Stun your gully man. Right here off. Insurance buy you a new one. See, these things happen, man. A real life thing, them, man. But the way him did that along that that not necessary, brother. Him a one of the few comedians where a bigger comedian put him on him platform after he left after him you go to film channel and start watch the content where him put out. Him uniqueness actually push him out there.
True.
Because yeah, enough people would I get that they push the from a man like Kevin too crazy and flop out after,
Mm-hmm.
Brother, me tell you man, yo, all the one when man did I do in the election, boy, easy yourself, yo. Them they make me laugh. Man say, hey girl, put bucket it in your clothes. Me not tell them something, me wouldn't have to behave on yourself. Hey, Paul, yes, yes, man. You have to do that, man, right? Me that plan to do some collabs this year. Pandemic mess up. So anything what me I do now, I have to try to find some way to factor in the distance in it. So most of the skits them what me I go do for this year, yeah, probably I go be some form of phone call or
Right.
something like that. You see me? So you just have to just find some interesting ways we can do it. One and two people we can get access to, we get access to them and we can do some stuff. But more and more face cam things this year. More put my personality more out there. Come on, kind of slowly drift away from the game. We still go about my game them, but more slowly drift away from the games them and start do some things where we can add some product
Right
placement.
now, me have a channel for that. Me not find no time. Me not have a comfortable space still. If you have two channel I run on, you know the way there?
Yeah. That I
Or
think.
three channel.
Yeah,
Anytime I see me find my comfortable zone, brother, I just decide it.
brother, yeah, if you do YouTube full time, if you have two channel run, me can't tell anybody that. If you like put in as much work in your two channel them like what you do like a
Mm-hmm.
main channel, yeah, if you run two channel. Because if bigger YouTubers were pay them editor for edit them video, I find it hard to do. How the box cover me as a single man can do them the same there. But yeah, man, that's how I think, that man. Just right this side there. Oh, me forget it's a different time zone than then. So right now, probably early.
At
Different
12 now
time
for
zone.
me.
No man, me mean for one big Irish family, a Japan, she did something I say probably early fair. What time is it over there? Probably about 8 o'clock or something
You
fair.
know, say I'm midday Philippine now.
Hmm. Me have some bridging in a over what you call that, over Middle East, you know. So some my time when like me a message them, I may have some like way up some place. So me have some weird bridging in some weird places of the world. When
That's
I'm
true.
bridging, yeah, when I'm bridging, when we just meet the man, no man, the man just losing work and sitting there, man decide say, oh, YouTube, am I doing, no man? I say, all right, cool. Give man a one shout out for me Twitter, me tweet about him channel and thing, and you see me drop him in my Discord and send it to all the necessary places them and you get a couple people and you get a couple views and sit, you see me. And this is why me always tell people say, you see, location, you see, if you can use a VPN and spoof yourself somewhere else, if you can do your channel, it will do so much. Later, guys. All right, take care of yourself, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
It will do so much more for you because based on the man location, the little 5 or 6 people where they watch him, from when me send come the little 5 and 6 people where they watch the man, get the man enough if you can get the man push up a little bit for more and more people coming till you get 10 or 15, till you get 25, till the man start end up in a recommended, in a country, until the man end up bust out a pack now, gone 100,000 subscribers,
Youtube me not cut you, You know, say since lately my video, most of my video them are from Jamaica and IP they upload. Most of my video them are straight US, Cause I use VPN right through, brother.
Yeah, man. You have to use
My
up
phone
use
dead,
up the
man.
tools that you have, man. Because if you not do it, you sink in this. We can tell you that you sink in this.
Yeah, but on a serious note still, say your videos them are upload from Jamaica. Your your content, everything you push out are from yard.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me, say, the amount of yard people that there, them barely a support you, that.
Yeah, but them not see me. If you're going
But
a
even
trending,
no,
trending mostly dominated by music. And the
no
one
man,
and
no
two
man.
people them what we go out there now, like bigger people them like JNL and Kevin Too Crazy and maybe King Tavi and them one day, Them the
No, let
man
me
me know
tell
would
you.
have
Let me tell you, you have people where we come across your content and they feel to share it, right? You
mm-hmm.
have people we come across, even some white people channel, like 10 subscriber, and them a share that like the millions.
Yeah. Me
But
just said
it all comes down to us, If we not support ourselves, we have to look the supports from elsewhere,
yeah.
And that's the sad thing about it when it comes to YouTube. We now support each other. We pick out so many things we discriminate about the person's video and less doing of supporting. Uh,
Yeah, bless me. Right. Not too wrong with it still, because here's the good thing about it, right? Here's one a good thing about it though, Billy, is when you upload something and somebody start criticizing, use it as a way to make your content better. Me remember when one time when I upload, me used to do the video them when me record the audio. I remember one time when I record one video, I may tell you say one brother forward in the comment section and the man tear me a new one. The man tell me how me sound like me and him the mic and all sort of sitting. And I no lash out and tell him my mind and then I just explain to him and I say, yo, look, I'm just a small guy. I try to do YouTube in a little cave with my little phone, and that's why it sounds so. I can try my best to make it sound a little better in the next video, but I'm sorry, I cannot afford professional equipment if it can make my place sound clean, my voice sound clean, and them something there. And the man come back in the comment section and the man say understand and thing and he appreciate and him look out for the next video. And the brother did support me a couple videos well and then after that me not see him But the fact of the matter is, say, if him never did tell me that, me wouldn't do nothing to change it. And what me did end up do was me start use pillows, stack pillows on top of them one another, and then put the blanket over it, and then do my recording underneath it. So because of that now, the sound don't bounce, and me get a much cleaner sound when me I record my video them, and that just make me recording them, my video them sound so much better. And had that person never cuss me the way how they cuss me, if they just kiss me ass and I say, hey man, the video nice, the video shot man, then you know, we wouldn't get the criticism when we need if you can make better content. So sometimes when people criticize you, use it as a way if you can push yourself forward and say yes, this and this need for change, instead of yo, I put out my thing, and if a man don't like it, then that a for them business. You see me? And at that reach enough people. When people tell them things, then complain about what the person say, and them not
No,
try
but
to.
another criticizer me I talk about. Me I talk about the criticizing as in
You're not
watching your stuff.
supportive.
Yeah,
And not
watching your
supportive.
stuff
Yeah, yeah.
and just criticize behind the mic and the keyboard and just don't support it any at all.
Mhm.
Right? Because me and my wife watch videos with people at the Jamaican and me I say, yo, you know, we make the person a cook it like that, or we make them a cut the stuff like that. And little after that, we click on the video, we click on them channel and we go through some other more videos and we like them and we end up subscribing to a few people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
But you know, some people just sit down and just watch it and say, Lord, look how them finger look how them foot look how them hand look, and them just gone, you know.
Yeah, man. But
Them,
you
them
don't know, say change are always somewhat scary to people, you know. Not everybody though just can just accept, say, yo, um, everybody different. You see me? Because it's just hard to just explain when somebody just used to something a specific way and then just happen. You're used to seeing not Jamaicans. Yeah, you're used to seeing not Jamaicans on YouTube. Yeah, man. Realize you're dead, man. Yeah, man, you used to see not Jamaicans on YouTube. So when you start seeing Jamaicans on YouTube, it just seems weird. Hold on there, we have to mute you them in general. Alright, looks like you mute the stream. Yeah, man. Alright, good vibes. Yeah, man. Yeah, so when them see Jamaicans now panic now and Jamaicans are do them thing now, it just seems strange, especially if them not act in a way where seem familiar to you as a Jamaican. You see a
No, but
Jamaican I do something not Jamaican.
at that them feel like you too, because when you look on it at that them feel like because look you have the woman where are the first black woman vice president, right? And a lot of people, this little girl go up on stage and she give her a big talk, big speech or a poem or something, and then you have other people like from India and whatever say them feel good because there's a person of their color who looks like them can be a person like that. So a person now go up on YouTube and then see people, them own self, them own not them own self, but them own people they on YouTube and I do them thing. Not only it filled with just white people now, but them own Jamaica. And them start jump to joy and I say, yes, we are move up. We are move up, we are do something. You
But
understand me?
see
World Cup,
player now, Billy.
Jamaica take Jamaica, Ghana, France, now one I World Cup. Um, Coffee take Jamaica, that's so Bob Marley take Jamaica, that's so. So YouTube now, Jamaica dominate YouTube, so push out now.
But see thing I know, Billy. Come back to the same training thing I'm tell you. Nobody no teach Jamaicans how to be proud of them one another and how to be grateful for them one another and how to see a next Jamaican strive and appreciate it. We get teach, so we fi do it too. So if Billy dey on YouTube and make 10,000 views a day, me if make 20,000 views. Screw Billy and film 10,000 views. I couldn't care less. Me if make 20. Me now go add to Billy 10,000 views and put no money in a Billy pocket for Billy if he can't spend on film woman and film pitney. You get what me I say? You get what me I say, Billy?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Like
So
them in a way
yeah,
them a pull down each other then.
yeah. So that are the environment where they grow in and then no different. Yeah, man, they don't know different. So it's not like somebody look on them and say to them, say, listen, if one away, that's why I say it, it only take one Jamaican to bust out that way there, right? And that in a music, it was Bob Marley. It only took Bob Marley to bust. And from Bob Marley bust, it reached a stage now where Jamaicans can go all different country go tour. But had it not been for Bob Marley, Jamaicans wouldn't bust. In
True,
the reggae wouldn't bust the way where they for dancehall if it couldn't come take over now. You see me?
yo, me know a Jamaican. Me know a Jamaican on there on YouTube, right? And when him start out small, nothing, right? And him contact me and stuff. And me I say, all right then. A YouTube thing you want to do and videos, him say, yeah. And me I say, all right then. Go through my video list and copy the videos them. Like um
Recreate.
listen to one listen to what me I say, copy them and create them on your own terms, right? And him do all of that, him get my files them and use the files them and stuff. And him start grow. And then one at a time now, me set so boom and create one little application, right? And put it up on YouTube and him go and copy the video and make his own from it. And I say, all right then, yeah, what brother, you see, because me spend so much time with the application, just use my link, my affiliated link. Just use that, find your video, and that's it. You know, say I'll know the brother native set up boom bang and use the link. Me said so again and upload another video. Him with a program when I purchase. Him take the program and I call it theme program. And him not even say, okay, they make him use my link, he might use theme link, right? So at the same that's why a lot of us now go certain places because we look on things as okay then I am going to draw from this person and draw them down so me can stand taller than this person.
Mhm.
Right? It's terrible, man.
Yeah, man. And the thing with me too, when it comes to that, is like even though cap, let me tell you, what the word? What's the word? Um,
Oblivious.
no, not oblivious. Benevolent in a certain
Okay.
areas, right? To a point where like me would know say I go shake me up in a belly.
Yeah.
But just because me know say that are the only way you can move forward in life, me will make you shake me up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's how me stay, right? So sometimes like all right, for example, I remember this one time with you have this Jamaican gaming clan named Vision Gaming, right? And we did have one little issue one time where like then they attack some stuff in a lobby about King JR and me end up build one video with King JR and Reba and them and thing and we talk about it and thing and I upload the video. And I upload the video for two reasons. One, because me did want to bring awareness to a situation which is the fact that the Jamaican Fortnite community was getting toxic to the point where people are have up there one another. And me bring it up for your next reason where it was that me did want me did want them to see it if you can see say yo me actually did bring it up to people. Me don't want other people to see say happen. And then the final point why me did do it is for views. Because me know say them for them people I go come through, come watch the video and stir up turmoil. So me don't want the views off it. You see me? But the
Hmm.
biggest reason why me do it was for prove a point. So their things what they said was they can't believe like they when I said they can't believe a bugger man sit down in a lobby and a chat about man and this and that and rate while the video is us. A bugger man sit down in a lobby a talk about a bugger man sit down in a lobby a chat about one man. You see me?
Yeah.
So it's like a hypocrite image where we they talk about them and they do the exact same thing what them did I do. And then them a complain about what we are do when it was the exact same thing them do.
You see me? And they cause some controversy and thing, and who did I say them a cut me off from? Who said they not cut me off from? Whatever, this and whatever. Till like evening at the night, the whole of the man them join the party, like it's a rushing thing, you see me? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, me make them know, say, yo, watch you know. Me say what me say, me do what me do, and me no make no apologies for what me say I want me do. Me a big man, see? And at the end of the day, me telling you this. Me do this for that specific reason. We as a set of people can't get up and I do them a kind of something, yeah, and then expect say, yo, I just saw it over. Because behind closed door, the whole I want to sit down there and chat the man, and then expect say the man they know here, and then when the man here now, uno want to make it look like not no gossip. And then now when me expose it now, uno want to come try if you attack me and this and that and whatever. I say, well, no can bully me. I don't know if you find me. If you don't want to find me, you can find me. But at the
They
end of
up
the
on
day,
the gully side.
yeah, man, I say, but at the end of the day, I say, I'm not take it back. And uno I go look into it and see some right with what I say. And because some blow out and who name talk to and whatever and thing, and one day somebody see me and realize I'm still subscribe to them, I'm still I watch them channel or something. And the people must say, you still subscribe to them, the man, then I watch them channel. I say, yeah. I must say, one make after all the man them run come and I tell you about your mother and all sort of sitting this and that. And I say, yo, look, at the end of the day, the man them Jamaican and the man them have a goal. The man them a work hard on them goal and the man them a work hard on them vision. Zin, me can make because them say things to me when me don't like, cause me to stop their growth. Then at the end of the day, them can reach so much further than we me can reach. And if me can be a part of helping them to reach this, so we help them to reach it. And that's exactly what I did. And to this day, I support the whole of them. The whole of them. No matter who did say what to me, I still support them because at the end of the day, I still my people them that it coming like family. I know every day your brother go say something where you like. Sometimes your brother go say some things that don't hurt your feelings and you and him go fight. That don't mean say you go
True.
disown him as family. You still have to
That's true.
support him in a way I do. You see me? So
That's
that's just
true.
how me see it. You see me? My issue now with some Jamaicans, why some Jamaicans definitely won't get my support is me see say you not put no effort in it. You literally just, well, if it happen, it happen. If it blow up, it blow up. But me just not put nothing in it. This or no, me and you not go agree. If you not passionate about it, don't do it. If you
Mm-hmm.
not believe in yourself, don't do it. If you just want try a thing and see if it work out, that no work. Right? That was
That's
not
true.
going to. Yeah, man. You're not gonna get my support after that. Me can't look upon the energy where you're putting evidence. See. So you'd rather be anywhere in the world but right there so in front of the camera. And honestly say me I go support you. Me not gonna do it. Because if you don't care about what you are doing, why me if you care?
And them a get a trial run in
No
a
fam.
life.
No man. Eminem say you have to lose yourself in the moment, brother. No trial run nothing. Every single opportunity you get round the mic or in front the camera, you have to use that as the moment if you can say, yo, now put in my 100. And if
Mm-hmm.
my 100 not good enough, then me just try again. Can't talk about yo. Me just try a thing and if my boss also. No really business. Can't do it, man. And me can't do it. Yeah, man. I soon wrap this up still. I can't touch in on my bed almost 11 o'clock. It's almost
Same
12
here, you know.
o'clock. Almost 12 o'clock, man.
I put on something on the fire, man. Not a little boy
Yeah.
get something to eat.
Oh, and the next thing what Jamaicans them need for do too. Them need for stop. Them need for stop the me no even want to say it doing but them need to start acknowledge say everybody depend the same level in terms of where we dey in our life. Once you start the YouTube, if I have 2 subscribers, you have more than a man assume say you have money.
True.
Say, yo, Joe Tech Billy, what man? No, see me a suffer, no can't donate $20 to my man. Man, them
True.
a so, eh? Look how
A
much
person,
video the man them have up the man. Yo, me watch the ads, the man no skipping, no man, no must can't send $10. Come and give me, man.
a person said to me, say, yo, subscribe for like a year or something. if me can't give him a mad menu or something because he's poor. Me say, well, I'm poor too.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
Not because you see me and put out video, you feel like say my cabbage them tall. Shrivel up.
No,
See
man,
me like
you don't think your cabbage them tall. You man think your cabbage them thick. Yeah,
uh,
man. Well, yeah, man. I mean, I always tell people, man, so like the family chats now, them the people them who normally night them not do it. So like when one now and again one new somebody will come through and like they were like, you can't give me like the battle pass. I'm poor and sitting. I'm like, right. You're new to this thing, so I forgot give you the song and dance again. I'm like, watch out, bro, God. How much V boxes you up there, so? 1200, I say, all right. How much for battle pass? 950, I say, all right. So when me buy sitting for you out of my 1200 V bucks, how me go when me how me get my battle pass next season? Like,
mhm.
you know, buy back one $10. Give them say, okay, you can buy one $10. No, so if you can buy one, me can buy.
That's
And
the
then they're
thing.
like, say, you see, they're like, hey, can you up on YouTube? I say, oh, but you know, you me tell us a YouTuber pay me. You see me? So sometimes me have to show them, like show them what
Yeah.
they actually say and how what they must say make sense. And then when they don't know, they really look into it.
Alright,
Me
me
have to say, yo,
know, alright, if friend them when me a part, you know, when me know what part right, I say most of them are Jamaican. When them say you can videos, them feel like some make millions, but me directly have to go in my analytics and show them how it really work. So
mm,
just like how they look for me as a YouTuber, say they look for everybody else, say they make millions. Me I say no, brother. And so as well you see the views and figures on us, so it work. You
worse when
see
you
me?
go
Me
have
I say
one song
money.
and somebody say for them one. Near half majority has revenue when the video hot. And as soon as the video slow down, so then just, oh wait, sorry, my mistake, and never my song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Get all that copyright from some kind of song
One
YouTube company. Man, I say,
trend. You feel like them I get the money? Are are the song I get the money, you know, the rhythm. The man who want the rhythm I get the money, you know, brother.
Yeah, man. Me no really have a problem with give a man their money when me use their song still.
Sure.
Me have a problem when me don't use the song and you come tell me say, yo, watch on bro. Are my song yeah use, you know? See,
Sure.
so I want a cheddar, you know. And then me go look my and say, no, I know youth. And then as I think they might try to get the whole thing they overturn which part. If somebody copyright claim your video and it
Half and
generates
half,
a certain revenue, you
yeah.
can get back the revenue after you dispute the claim and then find out say yeah, and then really that the man they own. Them a try to change that, but you know, one day.
yeah, but the thing is, what I not understand is this. How comes a man with all 100 subscribers can copyright the song then your video, right? But when you go on feed video, you can't do none of that. It'll tell yourself to remove file a removal of the video.
You get the option in your studio now, the copyright option one in the creator studio, then them have a new copyright in section there so.
All right.
That
I
that
don't really
only
right
that
now.
only remove the
Yeah, for the
video.
removal request, yeah. All right. So you have the takedown request section there so. If you get the copyright claim now, you have to sign to MCN, and then the MCN tools now, they'll search through YouTube and find content to match your content and claim it. So if you're not signed to an MCN, you're not gonna have access to that.
You know, say me did sign to one of them.
Me that one I time me there consider to become one.
Me not bother go through all of that. Me just don't use car. None of the type of video me do, I don't need a song.
Brother, me I tell you say, me do one Pokemon Go video when me a talk like how me a talk now. And me tell you say me get copyright claim for one song and me they are try to find which part of the video cause me can't sing. So me I try find which part of the video me sound anything close to what resemble music.
You sure I know a file match or I
No,
file?
sir. No, sir. The man them say music, brother, copyright claim for music. Cause I some
No, you can either mute it out or remove it or
no
replace
man.
it.
Them time they did long time, man. Them time they
Oh,
win. For sure you how long ago it was. Me
mm.
just set up my AdSense, and so within what the first month or so, you can general after the first month after you create your AdSense, you can run ads for your videos. And then after that, if you not confirm your Google pin, then they stop run ads. And from them the time they, that did happen, and
So,
me they make a decent amount of money in that the time they our fight, and then couldn't cash out the money because me didn't really know how YouTube worked then time. Then me just a figure it out.
you see, YouTube in a bed with Nintendo, I have to say. I and
Well,
I did a video one at a time. I download a free game from Nintendo Store, Pokemon Quest. YouTube then go ahead and strike the video. Nintendo strike the video. So a bunch of us did get strike about it, and them release the video. Then afterwards, no, them strike it again. I'm gonna say, all right, whatever. You only can keep it. So me then know boom, 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 fall up, boom in a 2019, and yeah, me get a strike. Say the video have been strike again. Me say, oh, if you be strike, oh, if you get strike again, and YouTube remove it. Couple of years ago, and 1 7 day past, the video has been deleted. It can't recover. So me I wonder how that. Then afterwards now, me said so, and then one day me see a message come in say your video has been reinstated, reinstated. The same Pokemon quest. Me I say, oh, YouTube I remove it, strike it, and all type of things. The only thing I could have do, I just go private the video, and if me get strike again, me have to go delete the video.
mm
Cause me
oh,
don't know
oh,
how them not do them something there.
what did happen, was Nintendo in itself is a MCN too, It have a MCN have MCN features. Remember, said then they have the whole Nintendo partnership program thing. What did I go on, where they have to
Yeah, yeah,
sign up
that
for,
get removed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then when you did sign up for it, them time, you did get MCN features where Nintendo would have take a percentage of revenue, but they allow you to monetize it. And if you're not part of it now, then they will have strike the video and take it down. You see me? So that did kind of play a night too. So that
No,
probably did help to affect it. But
no
in
man, the
truth,
video the
in
video
truth,
get uploaded
there's no
years
way they're
years
supposed to
after that done.
delete the video. There's no way they're supposed to delete the video, strike if the deleted video, and then get up back one next day and just say, oh, yo, watch out now. We just gear this back just in case if you feel like we want to strike you again.
Yo, me don't know how them do it, man, but them skill. Them
YouTube that.
skill. Yo, whenever see the MCN freedom, whenever
Me not,
try that.
me not cut
Mm-mm.
you. Me have video for years of monetize, and it take all 1 year. Then when me look, me see copyright. Then after a copyright remove, me see strike.
They never know how to make up their mind.
Yeah, man. You tell us every day I make money right through, man. I think I want to touch video, me did do too.
Mm.
Monetize and then, me don't know if, I don't know, but me only see copyright, then me say me move a song, and I tell us say a song did the whole long, then I don't know if I want to put copyright on it, then, me see strike. I say, just delete it.
How
Let
to
me do that,
remove
man.
red light in the Sahod challenge. I don't want to remove that red light there.
Yo, wanna know about freedom? The
No, no,
MCN?
no. Mm-mm.
Cover. I think they'll take a percentage of your income, and I think you get pay weekly, I believe, weekly or something, but them take pay.
Yeah, me no say so don't worry about no sir, me no really want to sign to an MCN, honestly. And one of the reason why me wouldn't want to sign to an MCN is me no feel say me supposed to pay somebody for me work. Me feel say if me not make no money, if me feel say me not make no money I fight because sometimes MCN them no protect you to that.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? Because as me say, sometimes the people them put out the video them and they make mad money before they get catch. You see me? But me believe say somebody your thief from me, make them thief from me and I'm my fault. But me can't pay somebody to prevent. Me can't have a security guard. And then after the somebody thief out of the store and come out and I run go out of the security guard and run back at them. You're supposed to prevent him from come out of the store in the first place.
No, so a lot of people that talk say the freedom MC and all.
Well, me say if I something to look into, if it's so feasible, then yeah. Speaking of which, my cousin has started up this website named Fast Find, where like a Jamaican's version of Craigslist. So me if you do some marketing feating and me I tell her say I want something where we take off still. If Jamaicans actually use it because you can go on here and find anybody. You can find graphics designer, you can find video editor, you can find gardener, you can find babysitter, you can find car taxi driver, and all of them things there. You see me? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a good website for Jamaicans for use because you can just find a person will do a thing where you want them to do and get them to do that thing. You see it? So yeah, man, it's a good move. So soon start push it, and then I think you might go give it the whole year free. So now is the time.
All right, then, yeah. Yeah, what people and people. Youtubical and Youtalk vlog.
Yeah, man, we reach the 12 o'clock mark now, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Jay, what? Jay, we out for cut off you now still, cause you don't see time now. She say, yeah, we reach 12
Reach a
o'clock now.
milestone.
Yeah, well.
If
Thanks.
to tune in.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so to get notified every time we drop a video. I will do a live stream, people. Triplets,
Check out the three channel show the love us here.
yeah, man. Check it out, people. Triplets, stay one by the tumbo. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow. $10 solo at tumbo cash cup tomorrow, people. Don't miss it. If you know, always ask me about gift card, always ask me about freeness, always ask me about money, always ask me about doing it, me I give you $10. Forward feet.
Straight.
It did it. Yeah. All right. Now take care of yourself.
Yeah, man, everybody. Bless up later.
All right, brother.
All right.